I see these photos the parents have been sending in that were taken on the senior year of high school of their daughters, and then they take another picture when they come home from college, either their second year, first year, and they are shocking. Look at this kind of stuff. This will bring tears to your eyes. Look at that nice mohawk, almost unrecognizable. That tattoo is just over the top on the forehead. I hope that's not real. Another one. This is happening everywhere. Look at that. All across the United States. Nice. Lick in the pit. That's very classy. Doesn't even look like the same person. Another awful haircut. Worse than mine. The classic blue hair. I mean, that's everybody. You have to do that. More pits. Again, why is that a statement?
What's your biggest pet peeve about?
What's up, my people? What's going on? It's me, Black Suitify. I'm at the helm today. I'm running the show today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. And we're going to get it started here to get into the meat and potatoes of the conversation, shortly here. But first, get some admin out of the way. Guys, we're growing. We're growing faster than we thought we would. We're trying to grow even faster. So I'd like you to subscribe, firstly, to Black Suitify, my YouTube channel, trying to get to 1,000, road to 1,000 people. Hey, guys, it's been a whirlwind. It's been, I can't even express to you how crazy it's been to have people, support me in this way. When at first it wasn't even on my radar. I didn't think that this would ever be something I'd truly be serious about, but here we are. Also, go to loudmouthflavors.net where we can help you with your spice blend needs. Currently, we have Tangy Taco and Italian Stallion. So go on over to loudmouthflavors.net and get you about 15 of those. And don't forget, I'll be putting out a link very soon for 10% discount if you spend over $22 there. If you spend over $22, you get 10% off. So, hey, go to loudmouthflavors.net. Also, subscribe to Kai's channel. Hey, she's danger close to having 1,000 subscribers. So get over to Kai's Custom Designs. Follow her, like her, share her page right now. Do it now. And whatever it is you're doing, drop it and do it now. Also, subscribe to the Porch Sessions. Gotta say it correctly. To the Porch Sessions. This is where me and 3 other men that I consider my brothers get up here and talk shit about everything and create good content for you. Myself, of course, Blacks, your boy, the reason for the season, Uncle Tom, Black Thoughts, in the place to be, and our main man, LA Wilkes. Of course, go and subscribe to his channel too, because he just got a channel and it is up. So go over there and subscribe to LA Wilkes at YouTube. All right, guys, let's see who's in the building right now. We got Jay Rillo, the West deserves to fall. Absolutely, I know. That's why I played that. Lets you know exactly where we are in the game today. By the way, you see my Chicago Bears hat. Not a fair weather fan. I love the Chicago Bears, but hey, I'm not willing to stay within the confines of the city of Chicago. Lawrence, what's up, brother? Hey, man, always glad to see you here. Always glad to see familiar faces. Have you got your loudmouth flavors yet? Aha. All right. Oh, also, guys, give to the Cash App. That's always warranted, and that's always appreciated. Please give there. Who else we got in the building? Daryl Long, peace and blessings to you, brother. Many crowns to you. You got the triple crown for us, man. Well, I'll one up you, brother. Quadruple crowns to you. Nina. Oh, Nina, thank you, Nina, for subbing. Did you sub to the Porch Sessions and also to Black Suitify? Please let me know in the chat who we got. Hey, yeah, Nina, and we just spoke. So glad to see you here. Hopefully you stay around when I put up the link and you come and and you'll have some things to say to us. I'd appreciate that. Who else we got here? We got B Love. Hi, chat. What's up, B Love? Great to see you. Let's see. Yes, Lawrence. I do make the best surface foods. If you know, you know. B Love says, I like this channel because I learn stuff. Hey, B Love, hey, that's what we're here for. Hopefully you learn something from us degenerates. You know, I don't know about them other jigaboos, but we try and keep it all the way real here and try and get you some new knowledge. That's something that you didn't have before. So let's see who else we got in the building. Long Shot Beats. What's up, brother? Make me a beat, man. I'll pay you for it. I'd appreciate it. I swear. Mayo Monkey with a $10 sticker. Oh, man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Roz Girl at Black Suitify. Salute and bless. Hey, always salute and blessings to you, Roz Girl. You always hold it down. One of our best. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, man, I'm so happy to see the love. Hardy Chico, what's up, brother? Smiles back out to you, man. Hands in the air like you just don't care. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Thank you for showing up and supporting the channel, man. Hey, guys, we got like 22 people in here. And I want to make sure we get these likes up. Make sure we are liking and sharing the pages that I mentioned. Making sure that we're getting over to loudmouthflavors.net and picking up about 15 to 20 of those. I'd appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. Man, look. The namesake of the stream, man. Where do we go from here? You know, we've grown a lot quicker than we thought we would. You know, we're creating a buzz out here in these YouTube streets, and you know, I'm not going to lie, man. We're getting noticed, and that's a good thing. Good thing. And we just are. I'm over here ferrying and fishing for ideas as to where you think we should go. Not only that, with our content, also we're talking about current events, man. There's some things that have been happening as of late. We need to talk about them, man. Get you guys ideas, see what your understanding is of the current events, and we can move on from there. Remember, something new that's happening. L.A. Wilkes show happens on Fridays. Locker room talk, not for the faint of heart. Hey. Kai was instrumental in that one. She really worked her behind off creating that tagline right there. Yeah, LA Wilkes show is one in a million, man. You can't. No, you know what? He's like 1 in 1,000. His show is awesome. You know, we got a real good return and buzz on that show. He talks about, of course, all men things. That's why it's called The Locker Room Talk. And you see he got a big old cigar in his mouth, smoking on it. Tell him to stop doing that so he doesn't get lung cancer. Yo, hey, look, Mayo, you're right. LA does equal JB. Oh, yeah, also, that's another topic. JB is still King Shanard. I am completely convinced of it. Nobody can tell me otherwise. King Shanard, man, if you're out here in these YouTube streets and you see this, you got to address this, bro. We talked about it. We dedicated a whole stream to you last night about this, the Shanard Gate. You guys go watch that. Give us some views. Give us some likes. Appreciate that. And we talked about whether or not that was King Shanard. Now, look, we all came to consensus. We know it's you, bro. But we just need to see you, man. Now, when I drop the link, King Shanard, when I drop this link, I need you to come up and then reveal yourself for the entire world to see, man. Look, we've seen your homeless shelter. You know, you showed that on camera. We've seen what looked to be a car when you said there was a car. But, you know, we want to see you, bro. We want to see if that dude we saw there, JB, is actually you. And I think you are. Let's see. Zara B, it's nearly 4 a.m. and I'm up at 6. But there to hit the like button and show some support. Zara B, I appreciate you. That's all we need, man. I thank you. People like you is what makes the world go round. Let's see, or at least my world, LA better than the clap. Nah, bro. Hey, what is better, the clap or cancer? Hit a 1 in the chat if it's the clap. If that's better, hit a 2 if it's cancer. Let me know. Anyway, personally, I don't know what's better, honestly. But anyway, yeah, guys, man. I appreciate you guys being here. But yeah, where do we go from here, man? Let us know, man. Do you like the content? Is it boring you? Are you subscribing like we're asking you to do? That's something we want to know. Jay Rillo. Jay Rillo, you think the clap's better, huh? Mayo too. Yeah, man. Let us know. Let us know what your thoughts are on that. Personally, with this show, I don't want it to become a haven for degeneracy because we got too many black influencers out there, too many black shows out there. You know, when I say black, run by black people that end up turning into Fight Club. Everybody's arguing all the time. Now, don't get me wrong, that stuff can be entertaining, but it doesn't move the needle, it doesn't move anybody forward. And then it ends up, divesting into drunk fights and people hitting you with low blows, talking about your family, yelling and screaming. And like I said, while that sort of content has its appeal, that's not what we want to do over here. Hey, man, the four of us, we're just four old men now. I really am an old man. I'm 36 years old, I'll be 37. And when I say old man, I mean that proverbially, not literally. Yeah, here I am, 36, about to be 37, and I'm no longer a super young whippersnapper who could just bounce back like I did when I was in my 20s. That's crazy, bro. Just a 10-year difference. And here I am. 10 years ago, I was 27. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah, we don't want it to degrade, divest into the debauchery, man. We got enough of that over here. We want to grow, and we've been growing organically, and we want you guys to come with us, man. Our day ones, man, I know who you guys are in the chat. I'm always going to recognize you, and I want you guys to take this journey with me. Feel like you guys are a part of the show. Feel like you're a part of the action. And without you, we wouldn't be doing this. So thank you. For instance, I like, oh my goodness, what's my man's name? I can't remember his name right now. Anyway, he's an intellectual that I watch, all the bros watch. And, that's something I'd like to end up in that place somewhere, and also somewhere in between. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be all intellectual, but I don't want it to be all debauchery. So I digress. My mic is muted. No, seriously. When we started this, it was on A Hope and a Dream. Your boy, Uncle Tom, the mastermind that he is, and Kai, they floated this idea, invited me in, invited Black Thoughts in, invited LA in, and it's just taking on wings of its own, man. You guys are watching. I can't believe it, man. Boring old me. That's crazy. Who am I? Nobody. But I guess all you guys are nobodies too, because you're watching me. So I understand. I never thought I'd be in this position, but we're just four old men who work for a living, who put in our time, some of us, have children. Others of us have dedicated ourselves to the badge, for a good swath of time. So we're regular old Joes, man. I'm not a millionaire. I'm barely even a thousandaire. I'm definitely not a millionaire. I got 5 children. I pay bills. 5 children, pay bills, raise my children with my wife. That's it. So, there's nothing special about me. There's nothing special about Uncle Tom. There's nothing special about LA. There's nothing special about Black Thoughts, man. We just want to be here, and we want to give our perspective on the world. And I think we're doing a phenomenal job at that. Let's see what they have to say in the chat. Lawrence says, your shows are very good no matter what you talk about. Just don't go away. Absolutely. BM puts a 1 in the chat. I guess he thinks the clap is better than having cancer. Understood. It is entertaining, but it's not fulfilling and a tad bit embarrassing at times. Absolutely, beloved. Thank you. I love it. I don't know if that's a criticism or if that is keep doing what you're doing. Hey, let me know in the chat. Let's see. Artie Chico. I like current events, history, military night, conspiracy theories, comedy, etc. The whole shebang. Hey, man, we're here for it. Lawrence says, oh, wow, I thought you were in your mid-20s. Oh, no, bro. I wish I still was. I mean, like I said, I don't feel like I'm an old man, but I know that when I am sprinting down the street or if I'm trying to play a pickup game of football, hey, look, you might have 2 or 3 plays out of me, and then I'm going to the crib to go lay down. Let's see. Delbert Carlton says, I don't see any of the chat. Oh, Delbert, you're probably on my channel, Blacks Who Defy. You know, if you go over to the porch sessions, you should be able to see it. Let's see. Double Brewski says, hey, bring your behind up here, L.A. Wilkes. Double Brewski says, at Blacks Who Defy, you don't look a day over 35 and a half. Let's see. Artie Chico says, think need more history stream like the real Uncle Tom. I like the Harriet Tubman stream Uncle Tom did last night. Hey, that's Uncle Tom for you, man. Let's see who else we got in the building. Lawrence says, Blacks, you are very decent. More people should be like you. Hey, man, they sure should. Don't be like LA, though. He's a degenerate. Nina said, where is the chat? Hey, Nina, go over to the porch sessions. Mine, hey, look, as famous as I am, which I'm not, the Blacks Who Defy, my YouTube channel, is under construction. You know, you're not going to see much activity in the chat. But if you go over to DA Porch Sessions on YouTube, you'll see the chat. I really should pin that in. Give me a second so I can pin this in. Kai, can you pin that? Can you put that in the chat, Kai? Can you put in the Porch Session in the chat?
Raz girl, I took a nap. I took a nap, Raz girl, for once.
Oh, see, yeah, that boy finally went to sleep, man. He was like, man, I can't deal with it anymore. All the cigar smoke went to his head, and he took a nap.
Let me tell you what I woke up to. Well, not woke up to, just a few minutes ago.
What you wake up to, man?
I am going to kill Kyle. This bastard made a short about me. I want to kill this bastard when I catch him. He is the biggest troll I've ever seen in my life. You got to pull it up. You got to pull this crap up. It is genius.
Hold on. Let me do that. I want to give me a second. Oh, B-Love, you're referring to Fight Club. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Fight Club is a walk on the degenerate side. And let's see. Oh, look. Lawrence is having wet dreams about you, man.
You take that for black men too, Lawrence. So she's a good one.
See, let me all right, let me try and pull this up. Now, what was it you told me to pull up, man?
United Kings short. It should be on his page. He did like a 3 or 4 minute clip about my first stream and him trolling me. The fact that he took time out to do this is ridiculous.
That's hilarious. Let me see if I can.
Sit your old ass down somewhere.
Let me see. I should be subscribed to him. Where's he at? King Cali. There it is. Okay, King Cali. So he did a short. Where's it at, man? Let me see.
He just did it 5 hours ago. His ass should have been in the bed.
What up, mofos?
Ugly Chinese eyes bastard.
Oh, I see it now. Let
gonna quit calling me Chinese, bro.
Hold on, let me pull this out. Hold on.
Japanese eyes close to the goddamn camera.
That's hilarious. Hold on, let me put this up. Let me
What'd
you say?
Only one to like you is your wife.
That's fine.
And that's because she
all
gotta like you. You drove 25 hours to go see her.
Every now and again.
It's hilarious. Hold on, let me find this.
So as I turned YouTube on and I seen this, I said, "This mother."
All right, here we go.
Here he comes. Goddamn link. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
The link has been dropped. Biatch.
There got to be a first one. I'll sit your dumb ass down for a second. I was playing a video. I found this YouTuber named J Rilla. He is a dick. That's my thing. I'm gonna bring numbnuts up. I owe him my ass anyway.
Hey, LA. How you doing?
Very great with the super chat. Thanks, Joe. You turn your damn background on, jackass.
Oh, no. This is my normal background. I always have that. Kansas City Chiefs. Biggest fan.
And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
What are you laughing? This is serious stuff. You can't handle the smoke. I've got plenty of smoke around me. Cigars. Plenty of smoke around me.
Yeah, that's the asshole move
if
right
you were
there.
sitting next to me, I will punch you dead in the face.
No, you wouldn't, sir. You love me too much. You wouldn't abuse your family like that. Especially a fellow Kansas City Chiefs fan, am I right?
And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
Nah, you're trolling. You're trolling. That's not funny. We don't talk about the Eagles like that. We're Kansas City all the way, brother. You know it. I know it.
I should literally punch you in the throat for this. Like,
oh,
you
good
are
luck. Come fly over. Come fly over. Buy me a drink and punch me in the throat. We can talk about
I don't even know what to say.
Punch him in the throat.
Come on, let's talk about our favorite team, man.
Let me get his dumb ass out.
You want a poll put up there?
You kidding me?
Yes.
My first stream and this son of a bitch. Are you kidding me right now?
What? What's up? What, man? Come on.
He took trolling too far. I'm gonna ask you: have you ever traveled across seas besides living in your mama's basement?
Oh no, I'm in the attic. I'm upstairs. I don't have a basement. I just get locked in the attic. I can't come out.
How old are you?
I'm 21, turning 22. So I'm an adult in your eyes. So you can punch me, but I'm still a baby boy compared to you. It wouldn't be very nice.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just here to talk sports.
Have you, boy? Okay, because you look like you got milk around your mouth.
Oh boy, he got you, boy.
Fuck that,
yeah, what's it? The coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, I believe it is. You know, that game, man.
Kansas City Chiefs.
That game. I mean, they had it in the first half, and then
you could have waited till this week to do that.
They just lost it the second half. And we managed to come back. You can't handle the smoke.
I don't know if this is disrespectful or what.
No,
like,
this is love. This is love.
I just don't. I don't know how. Like I said, I like to be trolled, but I don't know if this is borderline. Just
no, I'm not trolling you. No, I'm not doing either of that. I'm not trolling you. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm here to talk.
Name 4 players on the Kansas City Chiefs besides Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
Right. So O.J. Simpson for one. LeBron James. Tom.
Get this cracker up out of here. This is why I don't like white people at this point. Sorry, Wench. This is exactly why I got me caught. This mother. You know how petty that is.
That's hilarious, man. Oh my goodness.
I actually thought that was great.
Yes, that was hilarious. Man, hey, Cal, man, when you show up, which I hope you do, we got a lot to talk about, man. A whole lot to talk about. That was great, man. He's dropping his head. Man, let me go ahead and drop this link, man.
I already dropped it.
Oh, you
Link is
did?
dropped.
Oh, you dropped it?
On his page.
It's pinned to the top.
No, I see it. I see it. That's right, he did. So the link is dropped, everyone. You can come in whenever you want, and it's pinned to the top. So whatever you want.
Yo, can I tell you guys this wild car story today?
Go ahead, man.
This shit is up and down. Roller coaster. I mean, I don't have to, you know what I mean? Like,
Tell the story.
Thing.
Yo, Vic, you ain't shit.
No, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I just kind of want to talk about it because it's kind of funny.
I was talking about what you put in the chat.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
Great.
That shit was not funny. That shit was not
Great. No, listen.
Literally the reason why we lost subscribers.
Yo, LA just keep pumping out the hits, man. Yo, so yesterday my wife calls the mechanic, right? He gives her a price. All right. He fixes the car, calls her with another price, right? So she's like, wait, what? Now, so he gave her the price yesterday. It was 800, right? That was already wild. I'm like, all right. He called her today and tell her 920. And says to her, 920, I took off the tow fee. So now you telling me it was 925. So now you telling me it was 1,010, but you took off a fee. Okay. She like, all right, no. Hold on, I gotta speak to my husband. So then I call, right? I'm like, hey, what happened?
I said, right.
Then I call, right? First thing I asked the lady, what's your hourly fee?
Yeah.
First thing I asked her, what's your hourly fee? Because I'm already setting them up for the bear trap. What's your hourly fee? She tells me the hourly fee. Then I'm like, yo, so hold on. Your hourly fee is this. I'm like, so how do we get from here to here? She mentions too, she's like, oh, well, we had to add antifreeze. Now, hold on. If you changing out the radiator, you have to add antifreeze. You don't charge me a fee for that. That comes with the job.
Exactly.
Then I'm like, okay, but hold on. So she transfers me to him. This guy get on the phone talking fast. Yo, the guy's like, well, we had to do this and we had to do that, like a whole bunch of bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So then he's like, and we had to add antifreeze and we got to dispose of the radiator and this and that, right? And I'm like, okay, so let's break this down here. So I get through two breakdowns. I'm like, all right, so I'm like, the radiator costs this much. I understand that you got to do your markup, right? Because everyone's got to do their markup when you sell.
Yeah.
Once I said that, he stopped me, started talking fast again. He didn't want to go through the breakdown because he knew the numbers wasn't going to add up. He stopped me. Then he goes into a rant about it's dog eat dog out here and this and that.
Yeah.
Now I'm listening to this guy and I'm thinking, do we want to do dog eat dog? Is that where we're going to go?
That's where you're going.
That's where you're going. Right?
You know, you go ahead. Yeah.
Right. And so I'm listening to him and I'm like, I'm calm now. Now, again, this is like almost 40-year-old me versus 20-year-old me because he went up 1 decibel. At 20, I would have saw 1 decibel as I need to go 3 decibels because this is a threat.
All right.
So he's talking. I'm like, look, guy, I'm not calling to have an attitude. I just want to talk about this. Oh, but this and that. Da, 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 da. So then the guy says to me, so after I'm like, look, calm down, bro. Like we just gonna talk about this. He's like, you know what? $750, right? Now,
thanks for doing me a favor. Right.
Exactly. But But here's the thing: how you go from 925 to 750?
Exactly.
How did you do that? So then I said to him, I said, look, I'll pay you the original price that you said. No, 750. So I left work at 5:00 today. I get home at 5:30. I walk through the door, and my wife's like, the mechanic called and said that he's leaving the key in the car. The gate's gonna be open. Just take the car and go ahead. She was like, well, how am I gonna pay you? Here's what he tells her. I may call you tomorrow. I may not call you tomorrow. First thing I'm thinking is, all right, now, listen, I don't trust none of it because, I'm always the skeptic first.
Right.
He said that he was stepping out. So I happened to get there when he was just locking up the shop. So I go to this fucker and look in his eye, and I'm like, look, bro, I told you I got your money. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Right? I look in his eye and I said, look, you realize my family has to drive that car, right?
Exactly. So I don't want you doing nothing sneaky to it.
He talking. Oh, no, I just did it. I looked at him. You realize my family has to drive that car. Look, like I'm looking him dead in his eye. Just like so you understand where we are. No. Don't worry. I just changed the radiator, this, and that. Let's go look. Bro, he like, yo, it's a brand new radiator. Again, I looked at him. I said, you realize my family has to drive in this car. Now, as we're walking to the car, I'm like, bro, I got your money. You know what he says? And this is the telltale sign that his conscience was eating at him. He goes, oh, that's the problem. He goes, oh, that's the problem. Everybody too worried about money. And I'm looking at this dude like, you the one fucked the whole thing up. You was too worried about money. But you but you making that comment as we walk in there.
Right.
So then my girl gets in the car. She drives. She started up and everything. He backs up to me. And now he like, oh, I want you to trust me, this and that. It's about good business and all of that. He was like, don't worry about it. Just go ahead. And I'm thinking to myself, you must be talking to yourself. Like you must be reassuring yourself of all of that because you've already fucked it up with me. Now you worrying about good business. Good business is long done.
Exactly. You're telling me it's free now because you think that I'm going to, acquiesce and be your friend because you gave me something for free. But you've already ruined business ties with me. You yelled at me when I was just asking you questions about my vehicle, and then you're telling me that everything's done. The debt is paid. That's BS, man. Get out of here.
Debt is paid. But listen, hey, I'm happy for the free radiator.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And I let him know, look, if something happened to my car,
you know who to go to.
I will be at your door, bro.
You know who to go. I
told you 3 times already. My family got to drive in this car. If you didn't get the hint, you
okay. If you didn't get the hint, you better know that I know where you.
I just want to say something real quick. That's an ugly ass hat you got on.
It's a wonderful hat.
It's a wonderful hat.
It's wonderful. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful hat. It's better than what's your team again? I can't remember your team.
The Giants. The Giants.
Yo, LA.
Yes, sir.
Mind your business,
yes,
bro. Mind your business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mind your business, all right?
What's to be embarrassed about? If y'all the Giants fan, y'all the Giants fan.
Don't speak on. No. I'm not embarrassed. Don't speak on the Giants, all right?
I'm just asking. What's to be embarrassed about? You're a Giants fan. You're a Giants fan.
I am.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
Ain't nobody. Listen, that was Blacks Who Defy and Uncle Tom. I don't recall a single soul saying L.A.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought when you was talking about some my
The
favorite.
Eagles
you
is
know,
trash. They lost to a subpar team today. I mean, last week. Just want to throw that out there.
Eagles.
Eagles is trash.
They better call them the Pigeons.
I'm sorry. Who's the last team to win the Super Bowl in this group?
I don't know what you're talking
Who was
about.
the last? Who was the last team to win the Super Bowl in this whole group?
How many Super Bowls do
That's
y'all
that's
have?
neither here or there,
Here we
sir.
go. Here we go. Here
The
we go.
Giants.
How many? No, it was them.
How many of y'all kids
Was
was
the
born?
No. He said, who was the last team to win the Super Bowl in his group? It's the Giants.
No,
I'm sorry,
Eagles
we didn't
won.
win the
Oh,
Super Bowl in
no. The
2017.
Eagles won a few seasons back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2017, sir. Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's all right. The problem is with the problem with you is, sir, is that the Eagles only have one championship out of their
The funny
existence.
part is, when we had none,
I mean, you got
y'all
one.
gotta
I
do
mean,
that.
when you
Doesn't matter.
get up there with us, and then we can talk about it. All right.
Every team has one.
Right
Every
now,
team
just
in the league
pipe
has a Super Bowl.
down.
Are we the reason that y'all sitting home right now?
No. You sitting at home because you want to be sitting at home. Yeah, that's all right.
I don't know. Are we the reason y'all sitting at home?
No. We was tired of playing this series. We
It
wanted
was
to
a
take a
long
break.
season.
Yeah, it was a long season. We had to rest up. Get ready for next one.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
Whatever.
We gave y'all a grace period. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all come up, stack your people up.
So where are we going, guys?
To hell if we don't get our life together. As my mother would say.
That's true. But where, in what direction are we taking this?
What up,
doggone
Levi?
show? Levi, what's up, dude?
Man, we take as far as you want to take it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a gateway to bring us all together. It's
Did Mayo just call you out? Hold on. I'm just not looking at that.
Never.
No. That's the way you're supposed to wear a hat. He's wearing a
supposed to
hat
wear-
right. It's just ugly.
What?
Yeah.
That's
He's
how
wearing a
you
hat
think,
right. It's just ugly.
No, I got to go with Mayo on this one.
No.
Nah.
I still got mine on mine.
No, I got to go with Mayo on this
I'll
one.
leave.
Yo,
I leave it on, man, every time, man.
every
Wow, I
time.
gotta go Mayo
Listen,
on
no.
this
one.
No. Mayo's wrong. Mayo's white, so we know he's wrong. Okay,
Look,
you don't
listen,
never take that
since I was
off
15,
of your hat.
man, I don't ever take these stickers off.
Let me tell
Eventually,
you,
they'll fall off.
I wear
But-
dad hats now.
I wear dad hats
brim
too.
be bent. My brim be bent. My 13-year-old be like, "Get away from me."
Yes,
Nah,
I wear dad hats.
I always
as
curl
well.
I curl mine up like it's a baseball hat for real.
Yeah. You know how it is.
Those
man.
are the ones those are usually my trucker hats. If I have a hat that is fitted, it is never getting creased. It is not touching the crease on. Oh, it might have a slight crease to it, but not much.
Yo, I can't tell you the last time I bought a fitted.
Really?
Dude, I bought
I
this.
don't- honestly, I'm not a hat guy. The only hats that I used to wear.
Boy, with that haircut, I know you lying, nigga.
Well, I mean, like I wear hats now to work and maybe a dad hat because I want to, but like that's shave or unshaved. But in the north, I used to wear beanies. That was it. Like winter comes
hell
on a
no.
beanie, but during the summer,
we know
I'm
you
not
wore
wearing no
beanies,
hat.
man. You, the stoop, a beanie.
Oh yeah, that's right. You saw the beanie, right? The Knicks beanie,
man.
right?
Method Man, Red
Funny,
Man.
What happened?
Yeah, the
LA?
Knicks beanie. Yeah, the Knicks beanie. You need to burn that.
Yeah, you out of line.
Yes. I will say that's hot garbage right there.
Burn that. Burn
Yeah?
that. Burn that picture
I
too.
see that.
Burn
What's
it
that? Why you pointing at that painting?
That's my orange and blue painting, baby. We all day out here. We love our city.
Just step in the fire.
We all day out here.
Just step in the fire and just burn your whole self up because apparently you lost your damn mind.
We all day out here. Hey, listen,
Yeah,
guess
he's
what?
that man.
We ain't won a championship in 30 years, but we've been the number one franchise. How long? 30 years.
Yo, a goddamn lie. Yo, a goddamn
I mean, they bringing the most money. They bringing the most money. I mean,
Hey,
they
they
kicked
got-
Spike Lee out.
It's only like 1 and 2, basically.
I'll say
It's
this
like,
for you. You got the number one super fan, aka Spike Lee. Isn't Spike Lee?
dipshit.
Yeah, he's
And
your
they-
number
they
one
kicked
super
that
fan,
nigga-
man.
They kicked his ass out.
Yeah,
He came right on back. Yeah, they got his
they
ass
played
out
him.
of it.
They made him stop going through the executive entrance.
Mhm. They say you when next
Dang,
time you make a good move, that's when you can come in.
I wonder why they made him stop doing that, man. He's been spending money with him. Wow.
Cause he's a fucking jinx, man. That motherfucker fuck up everything.
That's what
Well, that
somebody said that the other day. Somebody said that who said that? The curse of the Knicks is
Spike
Spike
Lee.
Lee. Somebody
Yeah.
said that.
I don't know.
whenever he's gone, they start winning.
Yeah. Every time we show up to the
Hey.
they taking that L, boy.
I mean, hey, question: how long? So, you can make that correlation because 30 years ago was the last time y'all won, and how long has Spike Lee been coming there sitting courtside?
Oh man, I can't even.
At least 30 years, right?
Yeah, I know.
So y'all might have something, man. You gonna have to assassinate him, man. Get a team together, Black Thought.
Hey, how many championships do the Knicks have?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
That means 0.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. I don't even know why. I don't even know why you trying to act like y'all got one. The funny thing is, y'all have none.
We out here. We out here.
I was gonna let it ride with the bullshit because it's whatever. But come on, man.
Listen, man. Let me tell you something.
I'm
gonna ride out. I dare y'all go to New York and talk that shit.
I will.
I dare y'all go to the Garden and talk that shit.
I'll go talk to them.
I dare y'all.
All days, y'all hot doo doo.
I dare you.
I'll say that shit courtside. Give me courtside tickets. I'll hold up a sign and say the Knicks is hot doo doo.
Yeah, okay.
Fuego basura.
Yo, the Yankees games are even crazier.
Yeah. I used to be a Yankees fan back in the day, probably like 2 days, and then I went to the Anaheim Angels, formerly known as California Angels, to I don't know how many name changes they didn't have. But that's mainly my team. That's the only team I can say I hate the state. Well, no, I hate the New York State too, but California and New York, both those teams. But I'm really okay. So my favorite team, because I love the colors in baseball, is the Houston
Astros.
Yeah,
I hate that motherfucking team.
Just because I like the colors. But
They got
Anaheim, I've been an Anaheim Angels fan for the longest, like true fan.
Hey, but they
and the Minnesota Twins.
The Astros got a squad, though.
Yeah,
Astros got a squad, man. This is their second win in how many years? 3 years.
3 years.
Crazy. They got a squad, man. They didn't make many trades, so they still got the same people, man. Jay Rillo, what's up, bro? What you making over there?
I'm prepping some leg quarters for meal prep for the week.
Did you use loudmouth flavors to do that?
Of course I did.
Get yourself loudmouth flavors, guys.
I got a meal prep now because tomorrow's Wednesday, so I have to do it now, or otherwise I have to fast all day tomorrow.
I understand, bro. But my favorite baseball team is the White Sox, man. Just because I grew up going to Comiskey Park, tickets. That's back when tickets were. They used to have like dollar days, free days, all that. We used to go because the White Sox sucked. But then in 2005 they won World Series, which was a fluke. I couldn't even believe it. And I was there for that. That was cool. And, after that, bada bing, bada boom, ain't nothing going on. But I do like the White Sox, and I took my son to one last year at when they were at the Rangers, and I was the only one in a sea of red, blue, and white.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I did have one.
Baseball games are the funnest. I don't give a fuck.
Boy, it's fun. I was talking so much shit. Oh man, it was so fun.
As much as I hate baseball, watching it on TV, live is just totally different. I can't say that. I can't say that about football games. I'd have been. Listen, as a kid, I went to one football game.
Yeah.
I went to one basketball game, but those were flukes.
Yeah.
But Jesus, man, as an adult, I didn't take my kids to so many games since I got out the military. We can do so much. We have so much more funding going on that we can actually go do things and get shit for free. So well, not free, but for the low.
Yeah.
And
No
it's,
chasing.
it's just being able to get out there and do things. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
no chaser. Get you a membership. Join a member.
That's right, man. So you
Join
can
a
get
membership. Come on,
so we
become
can
a
shout
member.
you. Yep. So we can shout you out from the rooftop, man. Every time we even get LA's old bum ass to participate.
Fuck up out of here, man.
And saying what's up. So no chaser. I'm on the porch with Uncle Tom and the gang. What up? What up, brother?
What up? For sure. Thanks for coming out here.
Yeah, man. But that's what we're doing, man. That's I was just pontificating on where we were taking this
Oh my
channel.
God, nigga. These damn words.
Did you hear me? Hey, as soon as I heard the P, I was like, "This nigga gonna use this stupid
Nigga, you already know. You already look. Let me tell you something. $20 words. That's coming out my mouth, bro. $20 words at least one a stream, bro. You know it. Look, but anyway, as I was pontificating
deleterious
on the state of this channel, it had just occurred to me how quickly it's just been growing, and I just wanted to keep growing, man. We got locker room talk with LA Fridays. Everybody be there Fridays, where your boy LA talks about all man things all the time, and it's not for the faint of heart. Get these women in check. If you want to be up there, absolutely. If you're a female,
he is the prize. He's the prize.
Yeah, because according to LA, he's the prize.
I just didn't know it.
We got video evidence. We got video evidence of that.
Yes, we do have video evidence of that. Roll the tape.
Is someone gonna walk by today too?
Mind your goddamn business, Jay. Cook them goddamn turkey legs.
Yeah.
You got colors. That's a horrible camera. Let's change that. Let's change that camera. I think it's because you.
What you got on your nerves, Kyle? So you had to move to a different room.
No, that's her office.
Yeah, I thought
Why
she was.
She got a fucking laptop in there. Listen, she is spoiled. Okay, she got 2 laptops, goddamn iPad, her own fucking office. She's spoiled them up.
Well, who the prize? You the prize and she the prize? I'm confused at this point.
Listen, she's always been my prize since I first met her. That's why I drove to go see her.
Oh,
yeah, that's how you do it.
She better be the prize. You drove 72 hours to go get some.
It was not 72. It was 17.
Yeah, but I
told you I was 17, LA. I knew I was right.
732,000.
It was a lot of miles. I will say that.
That's why you got told on the screen that you don't listen.
Move my other one. Just put my other one down.
Okay.
The one in the middle. There you go.
He had no drawers on when he drove to see her. He drove to her with some overalls with no drawers on underneath. You know.
I think you're about right. I think I did go without any drawers.
Yo, I had a roommate.
You might be right.
Yo, I had a roommate that used to free ball it. I don't know. I don't know how you do that. I don't want to feel a gene on me. That shit's uncomfortable.
Did he smell like ass?
He was driving to go get some white coochie. So he was like, you know what? Let me take these drawers off and go ahead and drive 27 hours to go get some. That's all. I ain't mad at him.
You notice he keeps changing the number.
It's my story. Let me stick to it.
I don't even care. I showed enough drove to get some of that white cuckoo.
32 straight hours.
Nah,
in the car. No sleep.
I did not know. No, I'm telling you, bro. I don't remember upstate New York at all.
No chasing expedition ass nigga.
I'm telling you,
that's what you tell somebody horny. I mean, come on.
I wasn't even horny, right? I was going to
110 hours, huh?
I was going to go up there just to make sure I surprised her. You know what I'm saying? Just
Let me ask you a question. If she ain't give you none that night, would you have left?
Of course.
So you did drive up there to the truth.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, I would have stayed. No, I actually drove up there to make it official. Oh my God, I keep fucking this shit up.
Yeah, what's the
Was
word?
it an expectation of sex?
What's the word for that? They got a word for that. I'm trying to remember.
It's called simp.
It wasn't an expectation of sex. It really wasn't. But
no. It's called a word for that. Is simp.
Do you know how pretty? Look into my face, man.
No, the word for that.
Everyone like chinky eyed niggas, man.
Nobody want to see that shit, but your wife.
You ain't shit.
She the only one that fell for it.
Sexpedition, yeah, that was.
Auntie says, "In the snow on spare tires," and they snicker.
Y'all gonna leave me alone. You know what? Fuck all of y'all. I don't like none of y'all niggas, man.
He said he gonna take his ball and go home.
Yeah, he gonna take his ball and go home.
I'm about to end this goddamn stream.
Now let me tell you, y'all ain't peep it how triggered blacks got earlier.
Oh
when
man,
man, ain't nobody got no whip on me.
He got a feeling, didn't he?
Man, triggered. I'm like, all right, bro.
You're Black Thought, but you notice his wife wasn't in the car when he said that.
She was sitting right next to me.
That motherfucker was whispering.
She was sitting right next.
He said, ain't nobody got no whip on me. Y'all lost y'all motherfucking mind.
Yo, she ran into the gas station, right?
He was driving like this.
He was looking out the glass like, let me say this real quick.
Hey, yo, fuck that. Ain't no one got no whip over me.
That motherfucker was triggered, wasn't he? He can't. Ain't nobody else say nothing but him, boy. He felt some type of way. Yeah, blacks, calm down, son. It was a joke.
Calm down, bro. So I was like, damn, y'all niggas ain't said shit in a hot minute, boy. Y'all must be.
And of course, it took Uncle Tom to kick it off, boy.
I figured everybody was sleep taking a nap because we all fucking old. Because I know damn well.
Listen, I ain't sleeping. I'm always working. I don't know about you jigaboos. I know y'all get ample sleep. Don't put me in that now. I don't sleep.
I did take a nap today, but it's between the hours of 2:30, about 2:30 and 5.
I left CT show so I can go take a nap, man. I was about to pass out on there, so I said, let me go lay my
He said he wasn't gonna be on today.
Well, I'm talking about the first time. So he did 2 shows today.
I know.
No, he finally did 2 shows.
It must be because he didn't go on to Lapeef today, man.
Oh man, Jay, you see me get Anna again?
I know you did. Actually, she dropped her channel in the chat, and me being, a curious moron, I decided to click on it. I was totally disappointed.
What's her YouTube name?
It's called Bad Blood and Common Ground, I think. It's like Bad Blood and Common Ground.
Oh yeah, I gotta find this.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. See, she's born in 2000. She says she's 23 on the dot. God damn. I'm gonna tell you what. This girl is like the definition of the Gen Z narcissism dialed to 11.
100%.
I saw that 5 minutes into her first video. I'm like, Jesus Christ, girl, your body ain't even all that, but you flaunting it, and you got a Cro-Magnon forehead.
I told her go. I told her go deliver. Well, I told her go deliver some ice cream on a freeway with no wheels, with no tires.
Oh Bad Blood and what?
It's Bad Blood and Common Ground. I think it's Bad Blood.
Hey, David, listen, I had a 98 Oldsmobile when I drove up to see the white lady.
The best car ever. I had one.
Man, everyone think when you say a 98, it's the year 98. No, it's just called a 98 Oldsmobile.
Best car ever.
No, you're talking about the 88?
I had one of those too, but they had an 88 and they had a 98.
One
of my 88 Delta. 88. It was the 88 Delta was the one I had before the 98 one.
Man,
and I had a Plymouth.
That's an ugly woman.
Man, listen,
you see it, don't you? You see it now, don't you?
That's a fact, right? Yo, last couple of nights I can't even keep my eyes open.
Bruh, how you gonna try to act cute with a Cro-Magnon forehead though? I just don't understand it.
He said Cro-Magnon.
I'm telling you, man. That forehead is. I thought that she had a much softer forehead because of the way she portrays herself. That tiny ass camera. Now she had a full body camera. She can't hide that shit anymore.
Bad Blood, what?
It's like
Bad
bad blood
blood
and
and the
common ground.
common ground.
Why don't you just Why don't you just go and just bring the shit up so everyone can see?
Bro, the first 5 minutes are gonna cringe you to death.
No, don't do that. I don't want to see it.
See, I'm not bringing this shit up. I'm not going to defile our channel with this.
And these videos are like hour and a half long videos each one. The first one I saw 5 minutes in, I was done.
Well, I just did a video on making t-shirts.
You did?
Yeah, I just didn't post it yet. I still got a what do you call it? I gotta edit it, but cause it's like 19 minutes.
Cal, come up here so Daddy LA can chastise you for making that troll stream. It was hilarious, by the way.
It was funny though. Yeah.
Hey, that was hilarious, Cal.
Oh, one more thing, by the way, if you don't want to get like super triggered, this girl like very quickly into her videos is super racist for no reason, like randomly, very randomly.
Hey, we got a question from the chat. Lauren said, "Jay Rilla, will you ever date Anna?"
Yes, he would.
I would date my left hand before I date Anna.
Well, you always
Probably already
your
do
left
that.
hand.
That's cool. Well, then I'll cheat on my left hand with my right hand. Then how about that?
You ain't ambidextrous with the motherfucker? Oh man, he doing it.
Well, you see, what I do is I sit on the other arm for a while till it goes numb, and I close my eyes, and that way I can.
You sick bastard. You said my heart might break. Oh man.
That's Barnabas' girl anyway, so I don't know what dude's talking about.
Hey, where's Barnabas at? Someone tag Barnabas in this so he can bring his ass here.
As long as he keeps his head on.
Huh?
So as long as he keeps his head on.
Look at all them goddamn tattoos. You a goddamn jigaboo for real.
On my tattoo?
Oh. What the hell are y'all looking at?
Yo.
Huh?
Y'all interested in that? Oh, y'all some nasty niggas, man.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Yo. Here's the thing, Jay Rillo. We been knew that she was super racist. That's like half the reason we don't like her.
Yeah.
Well, 3/4 of it.
Yeah, the other quarter comes from her ugly ass face.
No, but I mean, like, she'll jump out of nowhere from like talking about relationships to be like, oh, and by the way, these 8 men out here, they ain't shit anyways, so they just don't need to be breeding anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? It's to that extent.
Go to CT show real quick and go to the minute and 20 mark from the one that's
I just
afternoon.
saw a picture of her sitting down. Oh my god.
I don't even know why y'all hurt y'all. Listen, I
never called my brother. She never called my brother big lips again in front of me. See, I couldn't get it the other day. Boom! I had that last $20 waiting for her ass.
Hey, what did everybody give up, by the way? What's everybody giving up?
Oh, like for Lent?
Starts tomorrow.
I'm giving up women.
The fuck you are. Stop lying.
Hold on.
I ain't got one. That's why it's easy for me to give it up.
Explain what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tomorrow's Lent. Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday.
Oh, I don't do Ash Wednesday. I ain't white.
He do ashy. He do ashy. Yo, Jay, he do ashy Wednesday because he don't know what's going on anyway.
He do like this. Lick his fingers and rub his elbows.
Listen,
I don't even go to the what minute? Hour?
The minute. Sorry, the 1 hour and 20-minute mark.
So tomorrow's Conspiracy Wednesday, right? I got some conspiracies there, sir.
There we go. My favorite day of the week.
I got some conspiracies. I got like 4 of them.
You do?
Yeah,
man. I'll be cracked out tomorrow.
Man, I'm not gonna be. So I took off Thursday because I gotta go get some. I gotta get some tests run and shit. Some more blood tests run because my white blood count keeps staying low for some odd reason. So.
In the ghettos.
Yo.
That look like they've been.
Yo, Blacks, did you read the description?
For what?
on this
Oh.
fucking
Project Veritas fires
No.
James O'Keefe.
no. On Miss Piggy's
No,
video.
I'm talking about the second video. You picked the first one, the second one.
No. But did you read the description on Miss Piggy's channel?
No. What did it say?
Oh, you guys want me to read it?
Yeah, right.
Description. Content coming soon. April 1st, 2023. Stay tuned. This focuses on why genocide for us Black people is a good thing. Black people need to stop reproducing as Black women are the least desired. A is for a reason because we are worthless people.
So because we are worthless people. Well, she's worthless.
She projecting like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all still pay that hoe any mind, man.
No,
I don't. I just, she's she's gonna get punched in the throat.
That's why you can't give. This why you can't give Negroes no direction. I said the hour and 20-minute mark. This motherfucker go to hour and 14 mark.
Yeah, man, I'm starting it before that, you bastard. Hold on.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Is a gateway to your own business.
That chick Nina at the bottom said she a stallion. That's
No,
okay.
yeah, but I wanted to react to this. Should your gender play a part in you getting a job? Basically, that's what I wanted to ask you because I put some links.
Go ahead, Anna.
I put some links in the comments section. I don't know if you saw my comment that I left underneath your live stream.
I haven't seen it yet.
Wow, I put so many comments underneath your live stream. I told you to react to this. And I told you to react to some other where it was some officers who were female officers, and they were getting like tag team just trying to do a basic arrest. It was this one guy they were trying to arrest, and it was two female officers. And there's plenty of those videos, but they can't seem to do an arrest. You know what I mean?
Well,
so I was trying to say, should your gender determine your job opposition?
I do believe gender should determine your job in most cases, but I wanted to specifically talk about this woman right here and her heroic efforts this day. This is a man who tried to rob her. The woman is
I've seen that video like 3,000 times on so many different news outlets. It's going viral.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
Well, wait, hold on.
Hold on a second. What do you think about it?
Have you noticed that the lady, ma'am? Have you noticed the lady is a lot shorter than the criminal?
No, yeah, she was a baddie for that. That was some bad stuff right there.
Well, Anna, tell me what you think about it, Anna. Go ahead.
That was some bad stuff right there. Did you see her when she said, "Watch this"? Like she looked at the camera and she was like, "Watch this." I don't know if your audio is. I just said, "Wait a minute." Let me read this. Anna, I couldn't get to you yesterday. Oh my God. So can you do me a favor and drive an ice cream truck?
All right, Anna. Any last words, Anna? Then I get you. Yeah, okay. Anna, you can come back at 1:40. Well, at 8:23. Thank you so much, LA Wilkes.
But was she an off-duty cop or was she on duty pretending?
She was off duty.
She was an off-duty cop.
But what was she doing hanging around a bunch of jigaboos?
She probably lived there. That's where she lived at, and they were outside acting a fool from what I heard. And she went out there to intervene, and that happened. The crazy thing is, she was helping the guy who robbed her. She was trying to help him out.
She was trying to help him from getting his ass whooped.
Yeah, and he went to try to rob her.
What the hell is this white woman doing?
Wait.
Oh, she's doing.
She was trying to help him, and he was getting. Wait.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Yo, when we gonna do these giveaways for the cups, for guys' cups? You figure it out yet?
Who, me? I'm just listen. I don't do. You know what? I never.
So hold on. He was about to get his face punched in.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga gonna be thinking about this all night. You know the nigga. I don't know why you even trying.
Right? He was about to get his face punched in.
She went to go help him.
She said, "Hey, you know what? I don't want this guy's face punched in because I don't want the blood on my sidewalk. Because let's be honest, she can care less if he gets his face punched in. Just don't do it on my sidewalk.
There you go.
Right? And we all feel that way. That's not exclusive to a cop. I just don't want it on my sidewalk.
I gotta wash it off and shit.
Right? Yeah. Like I gotta walk around it, police and shit. Like nobody wants to deal with that, right? And so now she goes out there. All right, look, bro, I don't want your blood all over my sidewalk. I'm gonna break this up. You go your way. And
that's her own corner, man. I built that corner for her.
But yo,
she's sitting there many times she
wants. But LA, you know it's a fact. That's why you laugh.
I'm laughing because it only in black community shit like this happen. The person you try to rob you.
No. But that was before. That she helped him before he went for the robbery, right? Okay. But I get what you're saying.
So sometimes,
so she's like, I don't want to deal with it. You know, I live in a good community. Get up out of here, you bunch of jigaboos. And that's then great. He turns around and says, "Oh, thank you for helping me. By the way,
give me your shit, bitch.
Yeah, I need to run your pockets.
Run them pockets, bitch."
Yep, that's pretty much what happened, man.
And then here comes Lil Pop. The Black Lives Matter crowd talking about, well, he was unarmed. And he was unarmed.
Was it a white woman that shot him, or was it a blackie?
It was a black woman.
Well, that, you know, she was all right. You know, she is degenerate, keeping the degenerates in line. There's nothing wrong with that.
She's better than me, brother, because I'd have opened up my window and shot at all of them through the window.
Yo, this.
Hey, it's a join button on there, man. We just now we start cranking out the memberships. What we're trying to do is the white lady wants to do a giveaway for a tumbler. I don't know if she wants to show you what size or anything like that, but you can always go to her website at Kai's Customs LLC on Linktree, or it's usually in the damn.
And get you about 25 of those.
Yeah. That's so. Shit's like $50 a piece.
Hey, look.
Get you about 25 of those.
Hey, quality don't come cheap, dog.
Nah, this shit.
She takes you one free. You buy 50, we give you one free. Don't worry about it.
Yep, don't worry about it. We got you.
You gotta cut the overhead on for that one, sweetie pie. That one's darker.
So he tried to rob her, and she like, all right, you know what? I got to defend myself against this reckless jigaboo.
Let me see.
And she offered him a little bit of lead.
Damn,
it's wood grain.
What was that for?
Yeah, that's nice.
Is that mine, Kai? That's not mine.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, that is.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't be showing everybody mine. What the hell are you doing, Kai? What are you doing? That's supposed to be Kai. I told you I was going to this woman.
And so she offered him a little bit of lead, right? And we talk about, boy, he was unarmed.
Yeah.
No,
you know, I'm waiting on the little podcast or any one of them to come up.
You can put his name in the thing, and it'll
that's right. I can do that.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna show up like Batman anyway.
Yeah, he is, boy. Let's see. What you say, Samuel Giroux? Oh, yes, it can. Why don't you touch it up for me? I never purported to be a web designer. So if
well, you know one.
Oh, that's right.
You know one.
JB?
I know JB.
Yeah.
No, his real name is Jerry.
Yeah, I told you his real name is Jerry. He's gonna be doing classes for web design.
I do think his real name is Jerry, by the way. I think he slipped up.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I went to school for web design too. And I hate doing it. I fucking hate it.
That video I sent y'all when he was on Anton's show, and Anton cussed him out. I was like, yo. So apparently after he got cussed out, he started trolling as King Shanard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because King Shanard just showed up out of nowhere one day. I had never seen him before, man. All of a sudden, he came out of nowhere.
He trusts me. He watching this right now.
It's fine. It is what it is.
That video you put in the chat, LA, that I had seen that months ago, and I even realized I didn't even put two and two together, man.
I have nothing to do but research things, so that's what I'm saying. I got time.
Police brain, boy. Why don't you become a detective?
What you need to do, nigga? What you need to do is you need to go on, since you're on YouTube all goddamn day, right? Go look up, watch a couple of videos on how to use OBS. That'll give you.
I got you. I literally got you and Kyle to do all that.
Let me ask you a question. Do I need another monitor to run OBS properly?
No.
Because I downloaded. No, I didn't download OBS. I downloaded the other one.
Prism.
Yes.
Prism
Prism
is gonna
is.
say, I need to watch
Prism
videos
is.
when I got 2 people to do all my work for me. What kind of jigaboo fool do you think I am?
Well, what it does is it gives you more custom things that you'll be able to do outside of
Now,
StreamYard.
how are you running it in conjunction with StreamYard?
Who, me?
There we go with
Yeah.
conjunction.
I'm using it with instead of
It's
I'm
not
actually
a $20
using it.
word, you idiot.
It's
Huh?
a
Brush your ball spot, sir. Brush your ball spot. Leave me alone.
Well, what are you talking about? What ball spot, you bastard?
Yeah, that boy using that dye. That boy using that dye at the top of their head. I know.
I don't use no dye. Nothing. No Beijing, no dye, no henna, no henna color, none of that. But what you say?
Tapping that thing in with brushing it.
No, I use a virtual camera.
Now y'all see why I don't get my hair cut regularly. Now y'all see why. I let the baby hairs grow in. That way, when I do cut it, a little
said
something.
He lets the baby hairs grow in. Get
Damn
the
right.
fuck out of here.
That way, when I cut it, I ain't looking like you big forehead ass niggas.
I do got a big forehead. Look at my shit. My shit is huge. Ooh.
I gotta get me a new desk so I can get a new setup. Once I buy a bigger desk. No, I'm not showing you ignorant motherfuckers. I doxed myself once.
Hey, we like to see your goddamn your kitchen again. We don't believe you got black utensils.
You don't believe I got a kitchen?
No, I don't believe that shit.
He got a kitchenette.
You
got a hot plate.
You know the crazy part is I don't even know what a kitchenette is. I want to say no, I don't, but I honestly don't know what the hell a kitchenette is.
You've been to a hotel before. You've seen a kitchenette.
Yeah, it's like
Conjunction. What's your function?
What is a kitchenette? What does it have in it?
It's not
a hot plate and a sink.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I don't have a kitchenette. I got a real kitchenette. You had me worried real quick.
Let me tell you the funny part though. You could go to the Upper West Side of Manhattan and pay fucking $7 million for a kitchenette.
That's crazy. That's insane.
I don't even use this camera that much. Jesus Christ.
We did it. Yo, there was a job that we did, and this guy paid about $6 million for just one big room. It was basically a studio. And
$6 million.
Yo, and it overlooked Central Park West.
That's why it was $6 million. That's crazy.
And it was just one big room and a kitchenette and a bathroom mat.
What the hell? What the hell did this dude do, man?
I don't know what he did, but I can tell you what he did. So, if you know anything about New York, which LA would probably be more privy to this, the West Side, they got the horses and carriage walking up and down. So when you step outside your building, guess what you got? Feces in front of it.
Yeah.
Now imagine stepping out in your Christian Louboutins out of your $7 million kitchenette, and you got to dodge horse shit. You better fucking kill me now.
I mean, how big was the room, man?
Oh, it was beautiful.
It's crazy.
But it's a $7 million studio.
That's insane, bro. That's insane.
It's a $7 million studio. That's
know, down on the Gold Coast in Chicago, they got horse and buggies, and yeah, it's the same, man. That's insane. I never in my life spent $7 million, but you know what? I probably might to get the view if I had all that money that person had to spend $6 or $7 million without blinking just to have a view of Central Park. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Listen, I told you guys we did a job right in Manhattan. The lady converted 2 penthouses into a duplex. She had them like it was the 13th floor and the 14th floor penthouse. She broke the ground and turned the 13th floor and 14th floor into a duplex. Yeah. While she was staying on the other end penthouse of the building that she
Look
had
at Martha
owned.
Stewart. Look at Martha Stewart back there working. Go ahead, Martha. We see you.
And that, listen, these people got money beyond belief.
Yeah, they do, man.
This lady went to France, went to here, saw a different stone and marble, and here's how wildly rich they are.
Yeah,
They're doing a multi-million-dollar project. They'll leave to France 3 weeks before closing, before the project's to be finished. Come back a week later and say, "Oh, I found some stone I'm ordering. By the way, make sure you make the date that you said it was done with that stone installed, please."
And spend 50 grand. Spend 50 grand to bring it back.
And this was during COVID, so nothing was moving.
And then they spend 50 grand to get it shipped there, and then another 50 grand for you to rip out all the new stuff you had already put in, and to put in newer stuff. That's insane, man. That's money, man.
I've seen people remodel a house, a brownstone, to sell it. They'll do a $500,000 renovation for somebody to come in, buy it, and say, rip it all out. Get it up out of there. I don't like none of it. And you'll see us poor folk, we trying to save everything. We trying to cut the stone out so it could come out, so you can put it in our bathroom. Don't let nothing chip. Like,
you just ask yourself, how do you get that kind of money, boy? Who did you kill, man? What war crimes did you commit? My God, man. That's crazy.
That's why I say, you people that say plumbing is, and any monkey could do it, I dare you guys go do some efficient plumbing.
Hey, man, I never said that shit. I told you. I never said that ever in life. That is a skilled profession. I've tried my hand at it in my own house, and let's just say, I'll never do that again, bro. All right.
The worst part is when you measure something and you swore that shit was 9 inches. You say, I got it right. And then when you cut that bitch, it end up being 7.
I'm telling you.
How the fuck did I do this?
And the funny part is, for me to be honest, I've never used so much math in my life.
Yeah.
I've never, I would have never thought that plumbing consisted of so much math.
You need it, man. Calculating pressures, understanding distances, gotta be. I mean, I can only imagine the purgatory it is if you measured something 1/8 of an inch short and you think you got it, and then all of a sudden you go to screw it on or put it on, and all of a sudden you're missing this much, and you're like, my God, man. And if you turn on the valve or whatever it is, to get water or waste to go through it, now it's gonna break.
Let me tell you something. That's nothing. Imagine when it's all tiled up.
Oh my God.
Imagine it's all tiled up.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, because that's a great. Wait, what's up, man? Practical Absolutes. What's up, brother? That's a great question. What do you do when somebody says, man, I got this leak, and you don't have anything to go off of except what they're saying in a doggone wet spot, maybe on the ceiling or maybe on the floor. I don't know. How do you visualize that to know where you got to get into to fix it? You know what I mean?
You have to. So if someone says I got a leak, right, you got to look at where the leak is downstairs, let's say.
Yeah.
And then you go upstairs and you immediately go to the first bathroom. The bathroom is where you go, right? Because upstairs, like, you only have few things where water's going to be running: your bathroom or your laundry.
This shit could turn into a plumbing show. Give me a minute. Give me something
Right.
to drink while you talk about plumbing.
And so you go upstairs and you find out where the bathroom is, and you look at it where the bathroom is in conjunction of where the water's coming down at.
Okay.
Sometimes it's direct. Sometimes the water's running. The water could be running.
Hey.
What? And so in that case, you know, you do exploratory work. And
that's insane. That's
and so, you know, you just got to look, and you got to look at where the bathroom is positioned, the way it's positioned, where the pipes might be running that would make sense. You know, because obviously, right, you're not going to look at the bathroom on your left side and go to the bedroom on the right side and say, oh, yeah, the pipes could be running from there. That's pure lunacy. Yeah. And so you got to figure out like, okay, well, how would these pipes be running off the experience that you have of knowing which way most plumbers are going to run pipes? Most pipes are going to stay within that general bathroom area.
Right.
And so
y'all niggas really talking about plumbing. This nigga
no,
dodging shit water and every damn thing.
Well, it's just interesting to me. I've just, you know, I've always wanted to know because
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, out in my house, man, the only pipes we have are PVC now, no metal pipes, and it's all, you know, I think for wastewater, and then
it should be.
Yeah, and then all the water sources, like for the potable water,
it's PEX.
It's these tubes, man. I've never seen one's red, one's blue. Yeah, that's cool, man. I thought I was gonna see pipes and everything, but no, man. They just drilled holes through 2x4s and ran all that PEX, is what you called it. That's crazy.
Yep, that's how you do it. And see, New York, there's no PVC and no PEX. Everything is still soldered copper.
Really?
And cast iron.
But why? Because
the cold, number one, and two, PVC, you could hear sound. Not always. Like, you know, they say like PVC you can hear sound, but that's not it. I think just New York with the age of the houses.
Yeah.
You don't need nothing. You don't need anything eating away at the pipes.
What is this food doing?
Copper is good, by the way. I ain't gonna lie. It has antimicrobial properties. PVC doesn't have that.
Yo, Black Thoughts, let me ask you, how do we get more young men into those type of jobs, those fields?
You can't. You know why?
Why?
And I'm going to say this as gently as possible. The young men are pussies nowadays.
Thanks, fucking pussies. And I come from the generation. None but snowflakes.
And they, first of all, listen, they're raised by single mothers. You think you're going to go play in pipes when you're raised by a single mother?
And they raised by if they got a dad, it's some of them that's soft as fuck, like some soft ass dads that's really not giving them no good values. Not only the single mothers, you feel me? Because some men be acting like single mothers when they raise their kids too.
But you know, listen, I would love to get younger men into it, because honestly, what they don't understand is it's like anything else, right? See, another problem with a lot of kids these days is they want everything to start me off at 300,000.
Yes.
For real. I would love to start at 300,000.
That would be awesome.
Tell me about it.
And that's
give
all
me
of them.
250. Give me 250. I'm straight.
That's what I'm saying. All of them is start me off at 300,000 and then teach me the rest. And by the time you're done teaching me, I need to be at $1 million.
Yeah, they don't know how economy works.
It just doesn't work like that. Listen, I can tell you my plumbing start to where I am now and what I'm making now. And it wasn't easy, but you got to apply yourself. You got to know what you're doing. And that's how you get the money. And you got to go, listen, you got to go in there and demand raises.
Yeah, man.
You can't but that's any job.
Yeah, because I had to go in. I
demand raises.
I don't dare talk. Look, I got a 5-year plan. If you ain't meeting what I'm meeting right now, I'm sorry. I got to walk. and mean that shit.
That's the thing.
Yeah, and
a lot of motherfuckers,
doing research on your value. My bad.
Yo, a lot of people are scared to walk.
Yeah, they are.
Let me tell you that. So I don't understand how men are scared to walk.
Because
that's
all these high value men, who truly have no value because they have no skills. See,
facts.
Your man, Black Dots, for instance, man, you're a man with a treasure trove of skills that you built up over years of hardship and toiling.
And it made you better.
Okay, and it made you better. These guys enter spaces like this or go to work and they say, man, I took a certificate course and now I'm an expert. So pay me $350,000 a year. And then
off a certificate.
And you're like, what?
And let me tell you what's wild, right? A lot of things people don't understand is that experience is what pays you. There are guys coming fresh out of plumbing school that will never have half the knowledge that I have, simply because they only know the shallow X's and O's.
Right.
But listen,
they playing football?
It's never the way it seems. If you ever get a blueprint and they tell you read the blueprint, you only believe 50% of that blueprint. Everything else you're gonna have to make work as you go.
Yep.
Damn.
And don't get an engineer. And honestly, I hear every trade complain about engineers
because they come fresh. Most of them come fresh out of college, and dictate and don't know nothing about the job site. Literally,
but also the
and plus they're stupid.
Well, no, you know what? I got a buddy that's an engineer. He's a pretty smart guy doing well.
No, you lying.
But
I ain't found a smart engineer yet.
But engineers do everything on a computer and think this is the way it works. It should go no other way.
Using AutoCAD. They come out to the job site, the foreman or the building manager is like, look, dude, this shit you put on here doesn't work. It's not structurally sound. It's not gonna fit together. It's not gonna work unless you want a whole bunch of dead people at the end of a day. I'm like, so we're gonna have to refabricate or go back to the drawing board, or you're gonna be good with the changes we made on the fly.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
and a lot of times,
this is a comment I hear all the time.
but
it's
exactly.
It's not on the drawing. It's not on the drawing. Well, motherfucker, put that bitch on the drawing and then shut the fuck up.
And you know, people like engineers don't realize, as much as they try, there's so much stuff that you can't make a hole in. Like there's so much structural stuff that like you can't make a hole, or you can make a limited hole.
Yeah. Hey. Otherwise, it's no longer structurally sound.
It's no longer. You are undermining the integrity.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to punch these dogs in the throat.
And they don't get it, you know. And that's why I say I laugh when people say, "Oh, any monkey could do plumbing." Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I never understood that, man.
I know a lot of monkeys that can dodge shit water.
Yeah, agreed. But they can't do plumbing.
Yeah, that's true. Cause I can't do plumbing. I got my limited range of what I can handle before I say I think it's time to call a plumber.
Boy, I could go to Home Depot, cut some PVC pipe, and use it for baseball. That's about all the plumbing I know.
I mean, I learned a lot. I do YouTube a whole fuck. I did do the whole cartridge behind the shower type, behind the wall and shit. I did that. That was a little bit above my status, but I got it done and it works.
Yo, so I was just going to say, so I put one of those in the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I spent more time playing carpenter than anything else.
Yeah, I believe it.
I spent more time playing carpenter than anything else. And that's another thing people don't realize. You can't just attach that to the wall and walk away.
Hell no.
Because if your tile guy got 1-inch tile, 3/4 backer board, and 1/8 of mortar, and you got your shit 1 inch in the wall, you're done for. You're done
this
for.
cost me about $3,000. I set it up the other day, you know. No, but I do randomly threaten dogs because they get on my nerves. I love my dogs, but Jesus Christ, they get on my nerves.
Like, you know, people don't
Leave my
understand,
dogs
man.
alone.
You know, it's a lot, and God forbid you flood a house.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead and make a mistake and flood a
look,
millionaire's
Black
house.
Thoughts, man. If you flood a house, man, easy fix. All you got to do is drill a couple holes, put in a couple Studa vents, and you'll be good, right?
And done with it. We did a job for Donald Trump's tax attorney.
Wow.
When I was in New York. This guy had the whole 46th floor on the east side.
Oh my God, man. The whole
So he was a broke nigga, is what you're saying.
Yeah. He was a bum.
He was a fucking bum.
He was a bum. Yo,
obviously.
Yo, his wife's closet was most people's apartment.
Mm. Well,
She
that's
had
New
a
York.
full
I mean, it is a little shitty ass.
What happened?
It is New York, so I don't put it past the small.
Yo,
ass.
she had a bathroom, a living room. Just it was the biggest closet I'd had ever seen.
Mm.
Do you want to know the first time I felt poor on a job? A guy had a 3-story brownstone. The top story was his full bedroom, closet, and bathroom. The second story was full. He had 2 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. The first floor was his living room, and the basement was his kitchen. I said, damn, I'm motherfucking poor.
Hey, was he a white man or black guy?
You know what? That guy we never saw. Like, so a lot of clients, because they go through contracts, like contractors.
Okay.
Like, as the project starts to become a certain size, they go through contractors, engineers, designers. Like, there's a whole thing. So you'll never really see the client.
That's insane.
Of a lot of these people. And so that's the first time I felt poor. There was a guy we did here in North Carolina when I moved here. Was a black family. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers had a house. They put a basketball court in, everything.
In the house?
No, outside.
Okay.
I can do that shit. I can put a tennis court, basketball court, goddamn Monopoly board, goddamn big ass. For real. I can do all that shit. I just choose not to because I'm poor and I don't want to lay the foundation for that shit. Okay.
Yo, the house, they had a movie theater, everything.
I got a whole West Wing, nigga.
I got a whole West Wing. The motherfuckers, let me tell you, the motherfuckers was making money. They son though, he was type slow, and he was driving a Jag. The husband driving a Range Rover, the mother driving a Benz, like. And they were in the woods. Like they were in a gated community.
It's too late.
Yeah,
they were. You gotta do it before you join.
Well, excuse me, they weren't in a gated community. They were gated, and then you had to drive a 1/4 mile into the woods to get to their house.
We got people trolling.
And they was doing good.
I don't know.
That's insane, man. Well, you just made me feel poor. You were successful in that. Thank you very much.
You just got you another security clearance. You about to make that wop money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm about to borrow a dollar.
I'm telling you, I'm poor over here, man. Can you help me out? I need some money.
Listen, what's up with this new setup you got, sir?
He's using his virtual camera.
I understand this, but I'm trying to figure out why is he? What's up? What's this? What we doing here? What's this?
I'm in my new office. All right, don't worry about my new
office. What was the purpose of this? What was the purpose of this now?
So I can stun
you
on these
can't
dumb
see
niggas up there, right? The dumb niggas right there in the middle. I can stun on them niggas. See, I can change my background, bitch. I also got a
man.
green screen that you can't see, so I mean, if
You
I
talking about me?
yeah,
I can do what King Shanard did.
Let me get him.
You ain't saying nothing.
Let me get him out of here.
Look, I'm King Shanard on these motherfuckers. Don't play with me, sir.
That's
look, EJ.
Oh, look at that grand piano.
Snap,
That's
what you
nice.
use? So what are you using right now, man?
He's using StreamYard.
Just the regular software.
Just
I ain't got
StreamYard.
shit. You see my grand
Yo,
piano
Snowman,
back?
what the hell is that, bro?
The grand piano right there.
That's
What?
the grand piano right there.
That's my
What are you
piano
talking
right
about?
there. You upside down, man.
He said snowflake. What it?
No, I'm not. You guys are upside down.
Yo, do you motherfuckers know what it takes to put a grand piano
What
in
do
the
you
house?
have on your head?
My face.
It's an ugly motherfucking face, nigga.
He upside down. That's why.
That's what my mama said too.
He got on,
That's what my
devil
mama
horns
said,
or
too.
something.
It is Fat Tuesday.
No, it's not. It's Ash Wednesday.
Well, it was Fat Tuesday.
That mean you supposed to get drunk on Tuesday or something?
Mardi Gras is for you to splurge right before Ash Wednesday on whatever it is you're giving up.
I should have known you knew that.
Oh, dude, I did all kinds of illegal substances.
You snorted a
I
little
wish I
coke.
did. I'm going dry.
You're on the clock there, Blacks.
Oh, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the board, I come to you today to present my idea.
Okay.
See, Uncle Tom's a bastard, right?
Yes.
And
we
how
all
do you
agree.
I second that motion.
We all agree.
And that ends my that concludes my soliloquy thoughts.
Good shit.
Thank you.
That was it.
Good shit.
No, that's crazy, man. Yeah, not Mayo. Freaking angry snowman, dude. You're disturbing me. You're disturbing the peace.
That's what I'm here for.
It's because he's upside down. That's why. Or his image is.
It's so weird, dude. That is the weird. How do I blow this motherfucker up?
Is he wearing a goat mask?
And he's rocking.
He's wearing a Viking helmet.
No, that's not a Viking.
It's not a Viking helmet. It's like wearing a Minotaur helmet.
Are you listening to? Why are you bobbing back and forth? Are you
He's
dying?
listening to ICP.
Why do we want to look at you?
That's an insult. You listen to ICP, Snowman? That wasn't a no.
Plead the fifth on that. Plead the fifth.
You definitely snorted some coke today. I'm just saying. I ain't judging you.
He keep messing with his nose.
He did it with 777.
I'm not
Man,
judging.
did you hear what 777 was talking about tonight? Holy shit.
No, we didn't. What did he say?
His channel's back on again?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's on there. He was just up.
It's called what is it called again? Let me check.
He must have renamed it because I think he nuked his old channel.
Yeah, it's called the Ignorant Fuck Show. Ignorant Fucko Report.
Yeah.
Bro, that's gonna get insta flagged by YouTube.
Right.
And he was talking about I don't know, him and some other dude having a three-way with Eve or some shit. It was weird.
Oh my god.
Respectfully though. Respectfully though.
Listen, guys, I'm out of here. I'm taking my black ass to bed.
All right, Black Thoughts.
I'm a dream of picking avocados.
There you go.
Hey, I got 2 in my fridge.
Outta here.
Can you tell me the best
All
way
right,
to
man.
eat
I'll
those
talk to you
things?
soon.
What happened?
I got 2 in my fridge. What's the best way to eat them?
With some
Listen,
red rice.
Just don't put them on toast and act like you some fucking liberal cuck doing something great. All right, that's poor people food. We've been eating it.
Do I look like a fucking hipster? Do I look like a fucking hipster, Black Thoughts? Do I look like a goddamn hipster?
Hey, I'm at that note, man. I'm sick of white people today. I'm gonna go hang with mine. Fuck with you. No, man. For real. Hey, blacks, you're doing a good job. You can have it. I am tired.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
No, I'm serious. I'm trying to figure out what to do with those avocados, man. I don't know what to
We
do.
got the 5 a.m. crew. Who's the 5 a.m. crew? So I should go to bed now, but
I'm at 4:30, bro.
Whoa, you the 4:30 a.m. crew?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't tell you what to do with avocados besides just eat them out the peel, or
Are they good raw?
Or
Yeah, salt and pepper.
Yes, of course they are.
That's because you're Puerto Rican, bro. No one else eats motherfucking avocados. Niggas don't eat avocados,
Bro, he literally just got done saying he got avocados in the fridge. What do you think he's gonna do with them?
Well,
yeah, I was going to eat them. I just didn't. I was going to try and make like some guacamole or something out of them.
Oh, are you gonna make? Well, if you think I'm giving you a guacamole recipe, you're out of your mind.
You want to go to Blacks for that one?
Dude, there's
Blacks
probably
got that
thousands
shit
of them
down.
online, and I'd actually talk to Jay Rilla before I talk to you.
Yeah, I don't know. You ask me what to do with them, I tell you don't be a liberal cuck and put them on toast and act like you invented something. That been happening long time ago. Other than that,
Maybe I'll put them on a donut and pretend like I invented
Other than that, just eat them out the peel or eat them on the side with a plate of food. You can actually eat them on the side with a plate of food.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a great side dish.
Yeah.
A little bit of salt and pepper with some diced up tomatoes. Perfect.
That's it.
Hold on before I get up out of here. Y'all go support LA Wilkes on this channel. Drop your channel, mofo, in the goddamn chat.
I don't support
Drop it
cops.
already. What are you doing here?
Yo, why does
drop it
motherfucker
again.
always look crazy out when somebody speak to him? Nigga, you know what we saying? Don't get all bug-eyed on us like, what the hell, LA?
Don't nobody support one time around here.
Oh,
what? We all
I
support.
don't know who I should come at first. You or this motherfucker. Let me address the jigaboo wrangler first. Negro, take your punk ass to bed. You know you gotta wake up with all them kids tomorrow. Take them to school.
I'm going to bed.
You're gonna go play with some dirty shitty water.
I'm gonna go walk around the
No, I'm not gonna
warehouse
play.
tomorrow,
I'm
act
gonna-
like
I'm
I'm
gonna
doing
dodge.
something. That's what I do. But
All right, I'm about to post it.
Hey man, if you walk around the warehouse and you find a $129 flashlight, send it my way.
what kind of flashlight do you need?
Well, there's one I like. It's called a nightstick.
Oh, they won't carry those because they can be used as a weapon.
No. It's about that size. It's called a nightstick.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, and they say it should be used as a weapon.
It's like that long, and it's
Bro.
rechargeable.
If all the sexy
Bro.
ladies can subscribe to my channel, it'll be perfect. You mentioned.
What kind of flashlights you got in the warehouse?
Damn near anything you can think of, including headlamps.
Are you stealing them for him?
I don't steal anything.
They fall off the truck, sir. Watch your mouth.
They don't fall off trucks. They just, I purchased them.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, I can buy things. I'm not poor, okay? Jesus Christ.
Well, listen, I actually need some industrial flashlights for work. So
Biden told me different today.
Fuck Biden.
Biden told you John Fetterman was healthy, and where'd that lead us? So on that note,
Biden's also over in Poland right now talking about starting World War III.
He needs to calm that shit down because you know what? China just sent diplomats over to Moscow.
No, I mean he's literally
it's already over.
Literally watching a live feed of it before I got on here.
Oh, did y'all hear that Belarus
Blacks,
is gonna?
thanks for having me, Jay. Sorry,
You good? You good?
Thanks for having me. Everyone, have a good night.
Hey, take it easy, Black.
Good night.
Tomorrow, if we're going live,
Hey,
everyone
bro.
have a great night.
Tomorrow, Conspiracy Wednesdays. People, give me some conspiracies. Bring them up tomorrow. You can come and drop them in the back chat. I'm trying to get at least 5 or 6.
Hey,
Five or 6 different conspiracies.
Did you also hear that did you hear a warehouse exploded in Ohio today, injuring 13 people?
No,
I didn't hear about the warehouse explosion.
Yeah, happened.
You out of
along
here,
the
Tom?
sa-
Hold on, you out of here,
along
Tom?
the- It would happen along the same rail line that the train
LA, what
derailed.
you drinking, man? Great pop.
Hmm.
Southern.
Sure.
Hold on, Tom. Are you out of here? Or you sticking around?
What's that?
Are you out of here? Or are you sticking around?
No, I'm
He's
out of here.
out
I
of
gotta get up early in the morning.
All right, man.
This is black show. You see the background? That's black shit. I'm just.
I know, but you were saying before
I
you were
am a
saying
great supporter of jigaboos. Okay.
The parents leaving us by ourselves, boy. They don't
All right,
know.
look,
They
you
leave
know what? I'm all
leave the
for
kids-
contributing to the conspiracies. Let's just not have 2 hours of
Auntie Kira
bullshit
says
in the middle of it.
Mothman.
Well, you need to talk to the people that are there that come up and talk shit about things and want to talk
Hey,
about
man.
truth.
I got a conspiracy for you. It's called COVID.
Yeah, that's a conspiracy.
We're not allowed to talk about that one.
Shut down again.
Hey, yo, here's a conspiracy we haven't talked about. Probably ISIS is now fighting for Ukraine. There's people with ISIS patches fighting as Ukraine soldiers.
Yeah, we
So
see
there's
that.
that.
This nigga don't understand. Nigga, if you don't quit saying that word around here, around these parts.
Uncle Tom, so you trusted me and Blacks by herself on the show?
Yeah, if you hear this nigga say that C word one more goddamn time, I'm a throat punch this nigga.
You're allowed to say that word, right?
No. I already got a strike for that shit, bro. I don't need to
I
be
thought
said.
you got a strike for mustache, man.
No, I got a strike literally for misinformation on
For Coco? You got a strike for Coco?
Yeah.
Coco.
This is what I don't get. Y'all made me do a 9-hour stream my first time around.
Ain't nobody making you do shit. You did
This
that
is
on
my
your own.
Can I stick to my story, please?
Fair
Bitch?
enough.
You don't need.
You got the prime fuck. Listen, motherfucker. You got
Fair
the
enough.
prime spot, which is Friday, bitch. That
You
means
prime time, nigga.
You should be motherfucking. Listen, don't be a Don Lemon, motherfucker. Get booted off
With
your
the
time
hard
slot,
on, though.
okay? Okay.
A 9-hour stream y'all made me do. But now
You
all
gonna do
my
another
shows
one on Friday?
I didn't know you had
No,
a channel,
check that
crazy
out.
chick, Gina.
What's you say?
Hey, it's gonna be called that M crop.
Yeah, see, yeah, I'm telling you.
Wow, I had no idea.
I don't know why they still flagging for that when they got a new one coming up.
You know what's wild is that the YouTube show Redacted.
I told y'all
Yeah, I
stop this
fuck
shit.
with Redacted.
No,
I fuck with
listen.
Redacted.
Yeah, Redacted. Okay, but Redacted got flagged for using CDC information that was labeled as CDC information,
I
and
did
they
too.
got flagged for it.
That's how I got my second channel. I got my second channel shut
Well,
down
they're
for
not
using
saying the
CDC
word, so we're good.
information.
We're using code right now.
Yeah, as
boogie
long as
word.
they don't use that, as long as they don't use that shit, we straight. Just don't use it, period. Because I don't want. Because the next flag is fucking 2 weeks of non-streaming. So
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
And that's going to
What
affect
happened to
all
They
Strike
don't
Three?
play, man.
Huh?
You out of there. Strike 3, you out of there.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah,
what I'm
we
saying.
got
Don't,
Taliban?
I don't give a
And-
fuck if you can say it.
And it
Don't say
takes
it.
you what 3 months to get your strike taken off.
Yes, that's
Like
why I'm
literally.
saying don't say that shit. Please.
And all of us affected by this bastard. So y'all better stop messing with our money, because we poor over here. Well, I
Hey, speaking of money, is it really your money if you got it in the bank account? Because they gonna get free soon enough.
Mm-hmm. So
Better start buying you some bullion or some shit.
you guys have a good night, man. I'm leaving it in y'all's hands. I respect y'all. Y'all respect. We good. Hey, y'all have a good night.
Good night,
Go
brother.
get some
For
sex.
sure.
Go get some sex by the white woman. Go to bed.
Man, she
Nice.
over there doing them damn cups, man. I'm about to go take me a shower and go to sleep.
Yeah, I feel you on
Hey,
that.
Willow, you got a nice kitchen, man. You got a nice kitchen over there. I was looking at your cabinets.
Oh, you
Appreciate
just
that.
stick to the running. Nice.
I guess y'all.
Thank you.
I guess America giving all the Puerto Ricans money, man, really let you come up in this world. Ain't it?
Hey man, hey, look. It's called hard work, bro. Okay, it's called hard work.
Hard
I
work.
hear it.
That shit pay off.
So you say you're an ops manager, right, Jay Rillo?
Yes, yes.
What does your company do?
Production. See, I don't want to say it.
You
So
don't
I'd
have to
be
say it.
saying
I'm not. No, you don't have to
They
tell me.
produce consumables such as cosmetics. They produce kitchen. I don't want to say kitchen chemicals, but they are chemicals that you know, things like detergents. They produce.
Yeah, I know where you work. All right, cool.
Are you in a meth business, sir? It sounds like you sell meth. I don't want to judge.
They produce child care products. So
Child meth.
That's
I
me.
don't know they had
Sound like
that.
meth.
It's called Adderall.
Nice one.
Sound like it's some Better Call Saul stuff over there. I don't want to judge though. You sure?
Hey,
you
listen, man. Hey, listen,
Hey,
man.
real His real last name is Heisenberg, so that's a clue.
But auditing and making sure microbials don't get anywhere is a must. So, because if a recall hits, hell no, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, it looks good, but you don't need a college education for. I didn't have one to start. You don't need one to climb up. It helps though.
I'm trying to be like
honestly,
Black,
what you need to do, what you need to be good at, aside from being able to use your brain, is you need to be able to deal with people properly.
Yeah, that's most jobs. Yeah. You got to be able to deal with people. I'd argue.
You got to be able to deal with
You
people.
have to be a people person, man. That's all.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
If you are, like LA said, that's with police work. Most of the guys who cause all the trouble are the guys with the degree.
Saying that.
Who can't socialize properly.
I was drunk
honestly,
last night saying that. I say.
Honestly, the problems I see with most people who end up being managers, the problem I always end up seeing is not so much that they don't know how to talk to people in a respectful way. It's that they treat people robotically. Like they'll be looking at their laptop while having a conversation with somebody and working on it. And
Thanks,
then
Crazy Chicks Gina. Everybody else go subscribe. Anyway, what's that?
Yo, can we make Crazy Chick Sheena a mod on my channel?
You can. All you got to do is have her a Crazy Chick Sheena.
Yeah, they already starting.
Go to her. Go to
Wow, she cool. That's my baby. Her and Ross.
Leave a comment. If she leaves a comment there while it's streaming, you can add
her
right
why.
there.
Because the women are the gatekeepers. Let me tell you something. Kai, she don't let anybody make a bad comment. Even though I like the trolls, Kai don't even let it go that far. So the women keep things regulated. You lazy ass men, y'all just let shit go. Y'all let people say crazy stuff, which I want. But the women do a good job. Like they protect you.
Who's y'all? I don't moderate anywhere.
Well, Jay, you could be a moderator too, because I need some Puerto Ricans. I need diversity.
I bet you
Blacks,
do.
Puerto Ricans, some Mexicans.
Hey,
you get a couple.
Do you need a Somali? Cause I got Somali lineage. I don't know if you need one of those guys.
Yeah, you can come over there too. You and Jay got them ponytails. I don't know what type time y'all on, but I mean, we need a little bit of.
I'm a boxer. You feel me? Put it that
I
way.
hear you. Listen, I understand. Everybody, listen. I'm giving mods away. We can do all that as long as y'all don't try to dox me.
What? I ain't got no business doing that. I'm a
dox loud, bro. Honestly, the only reason somebody doxes somebody, and this is real shit though, the only reason people dox someone else is because they're trying to get them killed. That's real shit. That's the only reason why you dox somebody. I'm
so paranoid. The problem is not getting to me. The problem is getting away. That's the issue. That's always the issue with me. You can get me, and you can come around, but getting away is always the hard part for yourself. That's easy.
Tell me that don't look like CT.
Definitely do.
Nice. Yeah, they definitely look like his ass.
Look just like him. Could be his daddy.
Did you see me and Angry Santa get into it today on CT show? Y'all must have missed it.
Angry Santa.
Yeah,
I saw that. It was hilarious. I should bring that up. Hold on.
Yeah, me and Angry Santa, because he's trying to use words, and I'm always careful. Try to put words in my mouth. Pause.
I think I did see that.
Yeah, he tried to say I said white people never do anything, and I said I never said that. What I said was you told us that white people don't do these things, and he was like, "Well, you kept on saying never." I'm like, "Dude, you keep on saying never."
Well, I come from the trailer park. There's a lot of lazy white people there.
Yeah, so the problem is when he used these words and try to prove a point, which I don't mind, but come on.
Hey, so I know we already discussed this before, but this World War III shit is really like really getting to me. You feel me? Considering that most of us, I mean, I think it's happening. I think it's been happening since 2014. To be honest with you, I ain't gonna
What's
lie.
the chances
like Russia in the past literally asked to be a part of NATO, and the U.S. said no. Like that makes no sense to me. Like,
well, NATO is an entity that is really not that important. They don't do any damn thing.
NATO is a joke, and honestly, they're an offensive organization.
And why are they trying to get Ukraine to join NATO if it's not important?
because it's more money for.
It's a proxy for the United States. What they're trying to do
Yeah,
is fleece Russia of all their income all resources, all money resources, and choke them to death. That's what they're trying to do.
But what do you think the reason is though? Because of it?
Oh, just because they want whatever it is that they have, usually oil. But
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you think?
Like I was watching this video or whatnot, and yeah, it's a possibility that the translation was incorrect, but it was some Russians that were talking, and they was calling people Ashkenazi, and they was saying the word Khazarian. You feel me?
Gotta watch saying that too.
Fuck. Okay, well that's it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you said it wrong. You pronounced it wrong, but you still gotta watch saying it.
Well, yeah, like so those individuals and whatnot were being mentioned and whatnot by the Russians, and it was all like fuck those guys, all kind of stuff like that. Like, and basically, like, I think that's a major motivating factor because I done seen some videos of like soldiers in the Ukraine doing some weird rituals and saying some weird stuff, and we giving them money. Like, I'm trying to figure out why we giving them money if they saying the stuff that they saying that really only can be announced on Rumble. You feel me? Because YouTube being YouTube.
Motherfucker, go to sleep. Go to sleep. God damn.
Right, so did you guys know that Belarus is getting ready to mobilize 150,000 troops put on Poland's border?
Huh?
Belarus supporting Russia.
Oh, Black Thoughts from Mr. Defy, who does a great job at teaching us big words. Keep up the good work.
Nice.
Damn right. And go to bed, Black Thoughts. Appreciate the 5 spot. Now what were you saying? Go ahead, brother.
I was saying was there was a report that came out via Reuters. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. Belarus, Lukashenko mentioned he's going to mobilize 150,000 troops to put on the Polish border.
Do they support Russia?
Belarus has supported Russia since the inception of the USSR.
Yep.
Okay, I was just making sure. I thought so. I just didn't want to be saying the wrong stuff.
Don't you know Belarus used to be called Belarussia? It used to be called.
It's an abbreviated term. I'm sorry, it's an abbreviation to Russia. So, but the point is, what's next? Do you think that they are going to actually fully invade Ukraine now that America has made it very clear that they are on the side of Ukraine?
Now, see, I'm curious if America's involvement isn't just a ploy for the next election.
Well, I mean, of course it is,
No,
man.
No, you're not catching what I'm saying. As far as for them to draw so much attention away from the election and towards something else, for them to actually pull a real, bait and switch type situation.
Well,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Angry Snowman, let me ask you a question. This is what I can't wrap my head around, and I don't know if I'm just thinking too much in it, but I think about it like a business. Biden's son, whatever that cracker name was involved in something illegal with Ukraine, but yet his father is giving him hundreds of millions of dollars.
Not just Ukraine, but also China.
But so, and nothing is being said about it. Like nobody's even making I mean, what was the last amount he gave him? 150 million?
Something like that. It isn't just Biden. Well, it isn't just Biden's son. It isn't just Hunter that's implicated on that laptop. It's Nancy Pelosi's nephew as well.
Oh, really?
Isn't Hillary Clinton is also allegedly tied to it also, isn't she?
So it's a war that's going on, and we giving these people hundreds of millions of dollars without any accountability for
supposedly we're giving them something like 31 billion so far.
It's crazy.
Ukraine?
33 billion.
No. Ukraine. I just saw on the news today actually at work. We're nearly at 120 billion.
Is it really that much already?
Yes.
That is crazy to me. That it's not like you're giving them money.
Do you mean the whole of NATO or just specifically the U.S.?
The U.S.
The U.S. is giving them money, not the whole of anybody. It's all U.S.
NATO is giving money. UK brought money. France, Portugal.
You're right. Listen, I'm not saying they're not. What I'm telling you is, what everyone else is bringing is a drop in the bucket compared to what the U.S. is giving.
Alone gave them over $100 billion.
But the funny part to me is that the crazy part of me is that we have these illegal ties to them, and yet we're sending them blank checks with no accountability of where the money is going. So it makes you wonder, where is that money actually being funneled to?
I'll tell you.
Well,
nobody's even thinking about this. Congress not even setting up a place where you can say, you know what, we're going to investigate where
their
the
money that they're laundering.
Right.
No, I
It's a
understand
huge-
that.
You got to remember, we're
Right,
still trying to
exactly.
figure out. We're still trying to figure out where like 400 and what was it? 4.3 trillion dollars of COVID money went.
Yep.
The funny thing is, when first responders and people who work for the government get a raise, everybody has a problem with it, even though people claim you don't get paid enough. But you got $100 billion going to a country that you don't even know where the money is going to, and everybody claim they winning. They've been winning this war for a year, but you never seen any video of it.
Nope.
And nobody.
Did you ever listen? Did you ever pay attention to like the list of where some of that pandemic money went?
I can imagine, but no, you can tell us.
Like some of it went. They literally had some of it went to Saudi Arabia, some of it went to Asian, and that's how they had it listed. Asian interests.
What the fuck?
Now, I don't know what Asian interests are, but it sounds to me like that's
Sounds like China.
China, without saying China.
Sounds like Wuhan specifically.
They also had money that went to Canada. Apparently, there's money that went to what was it? South America got quite a bit of it.
We had money go to Egypt. We had like 1.6 billion go to Egypt to help their defense fund, to help them buy Russian weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what's that? I work at the hospital, right? And it's a girl who my coworker, and she's actually from the Ukraine. And I was careful to ask her questions or whatnot because I didn't know what her stance was, but I must have just said the right stuff to me. And she basically was telling me that like she confirmed some stuff that I had saw on the video and whatnot. She was like her cousin got forced to send off to the war or whatnot, and he's like 15. And right now, like she don't know the status of him and stuff like that. Like literally, her family like left the Ukraine and they not fucking with what's going on over there at all. Like she talked about how like the current acting administration is like offing people who have certain views, just literally offing them, and they being gone and they just not coming back.
Yeah, Zelensky's actually is a tyrant, dude.
Yeah, that guy's fucking crazy.
But he appears with and is lauded with fanfare and hand claps as he comes into our country, and we perceive him as some sort of hero. We don't, but the powers that be try their best to make him a hero, some sort of conquering hero, some sort of martyr for peace and civility. It's insanity, man. Nobody gives a shit about the Ukraine. And to that note, there is a video I want to play you with Patrick Bet David from the PBD cast that says,
We'll see, and that's why the reason why they're trying to make Ukraine relevant is because they say that Ukraine is the breadbasket of the world.
It's ridiculous. It's
the breadbasket of the world when it comes to all illicit crimes that go on and whatnot, all unspeakable things you could think about goes on.
Well, no, actually, most of the grain that actually feeds
at
most
one
of
point in
Europe.
time it did.
No,
not anymore.
Most of Europe. It's the breadbasket of Europe.
Yeah, at one point in time, it did. It's not any as much so.
Now we did get a lot of fertilizer from them.
No, we got a lot of fertilizer from Russia. Russia was the fertilizer capital of the world.
Was it?
Yeah. Yes, because Russia produces the most nitrogen rich soil in the world.
This dude is crazy. Man.
Oh, but remember, nitrogen is is bad for climate. Is good for climate change and bad for us, right? Remember, they destabilize an entire nation, aka Sri Lanka.
You guys know what they did to the Dutch farmers, right?
Yes, I do.
And what y'all think about this? What y'all think about this question? Y'all can answer it correct.
Do you guys think that Go ahead.
You guys think that America will ever not have freedom of speech?
We already don't have freedom of speech.
Yeah, it's already happening here after the T.
I mean, if you think that you have freedom of speech, then you haven't been paying attention. And look at how we have to address certain issues just on any social media platform.
Yes.
I mean, if you look at social media, it's become the basically the town square of America now. This is where people get together and have discussions. And now they're censoring how we are able to have discussions, or if we can even have them to begin with.
Keep in mind.
Angry Snowman, let me ask you a question. Did we create our own worst enemy in social media, especially YouTube? Did we create our own worst enemy? Because we let them get so powerful. I mean, it's to the point where that we know how terrible it is, but yet it's so great. And
I think that it was hand in hand. To be honest with you, I think that we were misled to begin with, but then there was a point where we saw what was coming and where they were going with it, and we could have said no, we don't want to sign any more of your your user agreements, but we kept signing those user agreements to keep using their platforms. So yeah, we kind of are our own detriment.
Does it happen every time?
Yeah, but see, the problem that arises here is social media is running off of that whole Section 230 protection, where they're sitting and saying that they aren't publishers of anything, so they're not liable for anything that's being said or spread on their platform. All right, but at the same time, they're sitting and telling people what they can and can't say as if they are a publisher. So
exactly, and that's the argument.
So which one is it? And that's why they've been having these big hearings right now in the Senate,
in the Senate, and in the House.
And the big thing is they've been beating up about the Hunter Biden laptop, and Twitter has for some reason sworn up and down that that whether or not they censored that the information about the Hunter Biden laptop, it never would have changed the outcome of the election.
Why? But that's the thing.
But
though.
the
On
thing
top of
is,
that,
they actually did polls, legit polls, after that people found out about the Hunter Biden laptop and asked America, if you knew about the Hunter Biden laptop, would you have voted the same? And 45% of the country said that they would have changed their vote.
And then on top of that, I saw a part of the hearing where it was one guy who was being questioned. Forgot his name, but that was basically trying to figure out how was it that he knew the very specific series of photos and documents that were censored when the guy who was questioning was asking vague questions about censorship. The fact that he had that already stored in his mind and whatnot when he made the claim initially that he had no knowledge of it, literally is contradictory. So it's
talking about Jack Dorsey.
Well, the wildest thing about it all is
it wasn't Jack Dorsey. It wasn't him.
The wildest thing about it all was the New York Post was the one that dropped the Hunter Biden story to begin with, and that's the oldest newspaper in America, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't some backdoor social media site. It wasn't libs of TikTok or anything like that. It was a very accredited, liberal paper. People consider that to be the bastion of truth. So if something like that, if a place like that dropped,
one time didn't Ben Franklin write for that paper?
Because they vetted it. Say again.
At one time, didn't Ben Franklin either own that paper or write for it?
I think he owned it.
He did. He lives in Philadelphia.
I think he owned that paper.
Maybe.
I mean, he lived in Philadelphia, but
Ben, he also went back and forth from the United States to England quite a bit. He spent more time in England than he did over here.
He also went back and forth to the United States to France. I mean, in order to court them as an ally, but
he lived more time. He spent more time in France than here. But yeah, absolutely. Let me play this video really quickly. We'll start.
President Biden pays a surprise visit to Ukraine just I think it was 2 days ago, or maybe even yesterday, but I think it's yesterday. He pays a visit. President Biden arrives in Kiev, Ukraine, and a surprise visit to meet the president, Zelensky, and to announce additional $500 million in U.S. assistance ahead of one-year anniversary of Russia's invasion of the country. The new aid package includes artillery ammunition, anti-armor systems, and air surveillance, radars, but no new advanced weapons. Biden stated that this visit was to reaffirm our unwavering and unflagging commitment to Ukraine's democracy, sovereignty, and territorial integrity, and to share that the U.S. will announce additional sanctions against elites and companies backing Russia's war machine. Biden's visit to Ukraine comes at Russia as Russia is expected to ramp up its offensive once again, and Ukraine officials warn of massive barrage of missiles that Russia may launch on February 24th. Here's an interesting thing to be thinking about. He did this on President's Day and never visited East Palestine. Pete Buttigieg took him 10 days to even recognize the events in East Palestine. Kamala hasn't gone. They're not talking about the issues that's going on there. $100 billion given to them. All of this stuff going on. The other day, I did the math on how many total homeless people we have in America. Check this out. They say they want to end homelessness, okay? Do you know the $100 billion that we gave to Ukraine, okay? If homelessness in America is that big of an issue, you can clean it up. There's 524 total homeless people in America. Roughly a third of that is in California, okay? 524. If you took that $100 billion, each homeless person could get $170,000 if you divide it up. Now, you don't need to give it to them. If we took that money and we created a place for them to go to, live, work, shelter, different things, and cleaned up those streets, what would happen to safety in those communities? What would happen to those things? Now, I'm not somebody that's endorsing us going and spending the next $100 billion.
So that's a good place to pause. So what would happen to the safety of those communities? Do you believe that spending $100 billion would ever solve the poverty problem, would solve the homelessness problem in the country of America?
For as long as there's been civilized society, there's always been poor and impoverished people. You can never do away with them.
Exactly. So what the fuck is he talking about?
I think what it would help though is drug use in the United States. Because you know what, when you're economically downtrodden, you are more prone to want to use narcotics.
Me personally, I could see
addicted, bro. They're gonna be spending a hell of money on buying drugs.
Well, I could see maybe using some of these. I could see maybe using some of these empty homes that have sat abandoned for a while and turn them into group homes, to where these guys could actually, if they're going to do drugs, they can do them under a roof and not right out in the open and stuff around kids.
But that denotes that they are willing to adhere to a set of rules. And from what I've seen, the majority of the people who are out there on those streets, let's say LA, they sojourn to the West Coast, and because of the temperatures and the fact that they can live there unimpeded, they just don't want authority over, hanging over them. Yeah, they'll give their sob stories, but places like California incentivize them to be on the street, and under the guise of, oh yeah, we'll give you a handout to help you get a leg up. But that's not what happens at all. If I am already destitute and all I need is to get my fix, and the city of San Francisco is offering me $75 a month plus a shooting gallery with all the free needles I could ever need and other utensils and paraphernalia, am I going to then go be gainfully employed?
No.
Thank you.
And there's another theory that's been running through my head too. All this stuff that's going on that we see constantly being, the airwaves and stuff constantly being bombarded with. I'm starting to get this feeling that even if there is a WW3, I don't think it's going to kick off until they finally push some kind of major the civil war that they want here. They need the civil war here to happen first, and for this country itself to fracture first.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But again, they're not gonna do anything, man. These people are not going to acquiesce and then miraculously become gainfully employed and pillars of the community after attaining a place to live, or maybe after the government would have spent $100 billion on poverty or something. But I'll tell you where that $100 billion could be used. It could be used for us middle America, us middle of the road
class.
Americans.
Middle class, man. That's because if you notice, that's what the rest of the world. That's why they need America to fracture, because America is the only standing country where you notice that we're the only country where there is a middle class. We're the only country that has a Second Amendment, and the middle class is the only class in this country that gives a shit about that Second Amendment.
Yep. Everybody else does. The poor don't.
Well, I will say that there's a rising number of young kids, or not kids, but like young adults that aren't in the middle class yet. I fall in that category who support such ideologies, and I will say that we're small in number relative to the masses of my specific generation, but we exist.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, absolutely. I do believe that you guys exist. As a matter of fact,
I've talked to quite a few of you
that said that most that this Generation Z, is the most conservative of all the generations.
Well, they're more in touch with the same kind of ideology as Gen X. Them and Gen X have more in common than any of the other generations.
Very true, man. Very true. Let me press play real quick.
Of course.
For you, because somebody's going to come down and say, well, now, would you support this now? Would you support this now? No. What I'm saying to you is the constant spending of the money that we have. What if we take that while we have the issues here? We're going to Kiev, while people in East Palestine are wondering what's going on with their water. You're going over there. So anyway, while that's taking place, China and Russia's getting close at the same time. China's coming out and saying we're great allies. And then simultaneously, while this is going on, for the first time since the 70s, Russia started loading nuclear missiles on ships. First time since the 70s while this is going on, okay? Wow. And then Zelensky comes out and says, if China allies itself with Russia, there will be world war, and I do think that China is aware of that.
You want to know something, Pat? You guys want to know why I think all this is happening, why the border's open, why China's flying balloons, why everything's going to shit, while Russia's threatening, getting out of the START treaty and doing all that stuff, is because we have right now a weak leader. And I'm going to make my point. You guys ever watch National Geographic, Tom? And you see a lion who's technically the king of the jungle, but he either gone to a fight and he's limping, and you see that he's weak. You know what? The jackals and the hyenas and all, they all start to look and they're like, oh shit, the king is hurt. So they start to bite at his leg, and once they realize, okay, he doesn't have anymore, everybody attacks. Right now, America is that injured lion. Russia's doing shit that they've never done since how long, Pat? China's literally flying fucking balloons over our nuclear missile bases that I was stationed in.
Pause that.
Borders wide open. China's sending fentanyl to kill our youth and get money back from us. We are in a weird position right now.
How many people really buy that Chinese spy balloon bullcrap? Please tell me that there's people that aren't buying into that nonsense.
No, I don't believe that.
It's a lot of bullshit.
I think it's a false flag, but I don't think it's impossible that China did it.
I think it's impossible.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous. If you want my opinion, that anybody's even buying into that shit. All that is fear porn.
Yep. Hey, how many Cheryls are there? How many Sherrills are? The Sherrill show, the Cheryl.
The reason why I don't think it's impossible is because Chinese technology has already been found in and around radio towers.
Dude,
are near military bases.
If I crack open my computer right now,
I'll have
Chinese technology in it.
Right. How many drones
that's
are
not what I
flying?
mean, though. I'm talking about devices that were hooked into our radio towers.
Jay, how many drones have been flying all over the country, mapping out America, and been feeding that right back to China? For how many years now? How many drones have been doing that? Everybody that gets one of them DJI Mavic Pros or whatever You know, we all, every one of us know that you use that camera, that those are all made in China. There's that technology is getting sent right back to them. Everybody that's TikToking, all that shit's getting sent right back to China. Everybody that's on Facebook, all that shit's getting sent right back to China.
Yeah, man. And radio towers are our last concern. You know, our major concern is the hearts and minds of these people. The fact that you can feed them anything and they'll just believe it. You know, kind of like that James O'Keefe nonsense with Project Veritas, man. You know, I never trusted that guy.
Neither did I.
And I never saw him being some bastion of truth in a world full of lies.
Ambush journalism. That's all it was.
Yeah, he's a shock jock, man.
What
He's
did
a
they say he
shock
did?
jock. Huh?
What did they say he did to get kicked off his own
embezzlement?
Stuff? Really?
Was it embezzlement?
Isn't that
Or
what
was
it
it-
was embezzlement, I believe?
No, I thought it was he was generally condescending to his employees. I didn't hear it.
I could have swore that what CT showed this morning it's had something to do with embezzlement, but I could be wrong.
Well, maybe it was embezzlement. I guess that would make sense, and that would be a better reason to get rid of him than just being a butthole at work, and no young person or worker be like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I just found it interesting that he was able to, you know, dig up dirt on some of the most prolific people in America and not have anything done to him. But Alex Jones couldn't give his opinion about Sandy Hook, and they're trying to hit him for billions upon billions.
Easy with the Sandy Hook. Easy with the Sandy Hook. Easy. That's a trigger term for YouTube.
And there you go. You see that? How they have us policing our own language.
See, and there you go. There's your freedom of speech.
Yeah, freedom of speech out the window. First Amendment gone. They're doing a number on the second. It's
Well, look,
insane,
the First Amendment's been destroyed, and look, ever since 2020, the First Amendment's all been but destroyed, man. They took away our freedom of speech. They took away our freedom of religion. They took away our freedom to peacefully protest. They took away our freedom to assemble. They took away our freedom we don't even have freedom of the press anymore. The press has freedom of the press, but we don't have freedom of the press because we're getting lied to. And when's the last time we were allowed to redress our grievances with our government? Last time that happened, that they said it was an insurrection.
Sam, China's business model is inherently flawed because it's based upon cheap young labor, and seeing as they have dropped in child birth rates in the past few years, there's no way that anybody would follow their economic model. Furthermore, they're one of the oldest countries in the world, alongside with Japan, with an average age of around 38.5. They're not procreating. I'm going to say this till the cows come home. Mexico has younger and more skilled labor per capita than China will ever have. Right now, it's crazy because Mexicans don't advocate for the widespread abortion and or deletion of children when they're inside of the womb or just as they leave the womb. But China does, and that's why they're going to die out. It's unfortunate.
They've also never heard of the concept of post-birth abortions either. Most people haven't even heard of that concept before.
Yep.
It's a real thing, by the way. It's a real thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Also,
Generally, most people call that murder, but
it is murder.
It is, but it is an actual medical term now called a post-birth abortion.
I know.
AKA, I stick a syringe into the child's skull and suck its brains out. Murder.
Shit that people haven't done since the 70s. It doesn't look good. And I'm genuinely, for the first time, I'm like, if something, I wouldn't be surprised if something did pop off where somebody's like, oh shit, somebody launched something that they weren't supposed to launch, and all hell breaks loose. Because no matter what you think, I know for a fact, working at a nuclear missile base, if one person launches one, it's over because everybody's gonna panic. Oh shit! Can you imagine that? Somebody launched a nuke, it's over. It's over. And I feel like we're getting close to that point because those people with power, Putin feels like he's getting surrounded, bro, and that's not good. It's not a good
It's
time.
not gonna happen.
Well, I don't think nukes even exist, to be honest.
I think whenever Vinny's right about the vacuum of leadership, and I think we have a weekly.
Then you should come with the receipts. You should come with the receipt for tomorrow night.
Now, why don't you believe that nukes exist?
Well, first off, you look at Nagasaki and Hiroshima, right?
Okay.
Wouldn't there be all kinds of nuclear fallout if we had nukes dropped on them? And how were they able? How is Japan able to sit and repopulate two areas like that were completely devastated?
So it was very well in terms of nukes, right? The nukes that was used, Little Boy, and other one. Fat Man. Basically, like only 5% of the nuclear fission occurred, and a good. And if you want to look at if you look at the way how a lot of children were born after that, there's images of that and whatnot. Even more contemporary things we have the case where the U.S. had to use depleted uranium missiles in Iraq on 2 occasions, and there is evidence that you can see of abortions. I mean, not abortions, but of deformities that will make your heart ache if you have one. And I think that is directly due to nuclear capacity. So they do exist, I would argue.
Well, but not on the scale that you would think they would.
Okay, it's valid. I won't dispute that.
I'm saying what I'm saying is Japan, from the devastation that we saw, from what they show us. I mean, supposedly people were vaporized to the point that their shadows were burned into the ground, right?
Yeah, there's still a shadow still there.
But yet there's no fallout from it. There's no radioactive nothing.
Well, the ones who were vaporized were at the what's it called? The event horizon.
You mean the epicenter? Right.
Yeah, they were in the epicenter of the event horizon. They were right there. But then the fallout, like he said, 5% of fission. That means that the numbers that they stipulated for the type of devastation it would have no longer hold true. So instead of 1,000 years, you can't live there, and may have dropped down significantly since it only achieved 5% fission. And we're learning rapidly that some of the things that they said about nuclear waste is a lie. For instance, Chernobyl, it was largely abandoned after that meltdown, but then you'll see they've been there since, and it's not only is it lush and green, but there's also wildlife there. A lot of it, packs of wolves, deer living there, and though they're not human beings, they're still organic. They're organic beings, and you would think you would see some sort of deformity because they are hunting and living and grazing off of vegetation that is directly contaminated by all of that nuclear waste. So,
I will say, sorry.
No, just go ahead.
I will say that although your point is very valid, there are, if you're willing to look about it, there's footage of animals that have deformities in those areas or whatnot. I've seen videos of like 2-headed frogs, like 3-eyed turtles, things like that of that nature and whatnot. But
yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying that.
I believe the radiation level over in that area it fluctuates a lot. And they did have to actually build a new confinement for where that meltdown was.
Yeah, they did. No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that there isn't any effect. But I'm just saying that is a living, breathing case study. That's something.
So it's Fukushima.
Yeah. Fukushima as well.
I mean, it's still leaking.
Yeah.
But see, that's shoddy building and also living next to the sea. And I'm sorry, placing a nuclear plant on an island that is rife with doggone earthquakes. All in that region is known for earthquakes. They were fools for building it there. But then their fail safes, of course, failed. And
really, nuclear is the cleanest energy that mankind does know how to produce.
Geothermal is cleaner.
Right.
As far as carcinogens being put out.
Yes.
Okay. Fair.
It is the cleanest. It's completely recyclable. It is. You don't, like you said, there's no carcinogens.
The only thing you have to worry about is containing the nuclear waste.
Yeah, and even with that,
and even that's minimal.
No, I'm saying even with that, they're finding ways to reuse the nuclear waste. They don't put it in big old drums, steel drums, and bury it.
Yeah, like in the 80s.
Yeah, like everybody was afraid of them doing. They don't have to do that. All that, there's so many uses for that stuff. I don't know all the uses, obviously, but there's a lot of information coming out, or that has come out, that says that's not the truth. They can use that stuff. It's crazy, man.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I was just going to say I got a conspiracy theory for tomorrow night.
Okay.
Oh.
It's the FBI stealing Tesla's papers for all of his free energy.
I was finna talk about that. Nice. I'm glad that you brought that in. So I was looking into etheric energy, which is what Nikolai was proposing and whatnot. So of course the government has patents on it. They have patents on a variety of types of etheric energy, and if you were to try to dwell into that topic and develop technology on that, you could be sued or maybe blacklisted or whatever. But I did, from the research that I saw, that the reason why etheric energy can't work is because it will be compromising our wireless communication and Wi-Fi, and all of that will go away if we want to have free energy.
I could deal with that.
Yeah, me too, totally. I can do it.
Because honestly, all the RMF waves and the microwaves that we have going through the air right now is really toxic to us.
Very, very toxic. That's why it's very funny.
That's why I think, honestly, that that's how they're going to attack people. It ain't going to be with nuclear. It's going to be with wave technology.
Yeah,
I gotta go to bed. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, right?
Hey, take it easy, Jay.
See you tomorrow, brother. All right, let me get back into this video real quick.
The greatest country in the world, and we can solve our problems. We can come together as a diverse people and get that done, but it needs strong leadership, and that leadership is not just at the top. The leadership calls on all of us to step up, starting with our schools. I feel incredibly strong about education and incredibly strong about providing safe, balanced education, and weak leadership at the top, weak leadership in the home, weak leadership at your school. You make a great point. And there's a vacuum out here. There's just screaming.
Tom, let me ask a question though. Here's a question. The question we started off with is Russia, Biden being in Ukraine, not going to East Palestine, concerns of Russia, putting their weapons on the ships, seeing the fact that China is uniting with Putin and saying, hey, we will sell you lethal weapons for the first time, not like regular weapons, lethal weapons. All of these things are, going in the direction of, could this lead to an all-out war? Are we there, or are we not there yet?
Sorry about that. I was reacting. Yeah. I thought you were asking me about my response to Vinny.
I want to know this story.
To the original question, going back here, I think what is happening right now is the West, and let's call it the East, are fighting a proxy World War III in Ukraine. And you have to remember, let's take a look at the weapons that are being given. Have you noticed? But we will never give them those tanks. We'll give them some of this. We'll give them money for armaments. We'll give them money for small arms. We'll give them money for grenade launchers. Get money for, but we won't give them Stingers. Okay, hell, give them Stingers. If you notice that the level of weapons, and they keep making a point of it in each one of the articles, is, but they're giving them lethal now, but we're not going to give them these, but we're going to give them those. It's escalating. And I feel like it's a proxy world war that's being fought in the Ukraine, as both sides are providing and to a certain degree testing weapon systems that they're giving to Ukrainians and giving to Russia. China's giving stuff to Russia, and the West is giving stuff to Ukraine. Remember, we weren't going to give them any planes at all. And then they said, Poland, give us your NATO planes, please, please give us the better planes that we can have. And Poland said, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I think we're fighting a proxy war, and it's going one step at a time, a drip at a time, Pat, on the advanced weapons.
And Pat, where's the outrage? The president of the United States, on President's Day, mind you, flew to fucking Ukraine, gave them another $500 million. I don't think people just throw those numbers around. $500 million, okay? Friggin' East Palestine, there's a freaking, dude, fish are dying, dogs are dying, people can't drink the water. You know what America is right now? Imagine having, like, your dad's sick at the house, Pat, and he's God forbid dying of cancer. You have the means to help him, but we're like, you know what? I'm gonna donate to like a charity. Where's the outrage? What the fuck is? I'm sorry for my language. What is going on? Like I don't get it. I don't understand. How much money collectively have we given to Ukraine? $100 billion.
You've had the head neo-Nazi white supremacist Zelensky himself in Congress, handing all of Congress a damn Ukrainian flag to be flown right there. And
it might as well be the Nazi flag.
Yeah, literally, man, they're fucking Nazis, bro.
And the thing is you got most of the community is supporting this shit.
Yeah, man. Not Ukraine though. Ukraine, like the actual citizens of Ukraine, are not supporting this shit. Like they're a lot of them are pissed off about this shit. Man, bro.
We got issues over here. Why are we worried about over there?
Because
like he just said, we just had what was it? Whatever train company that was burn off how many thousands of gallons of some of the most dangerous chemical known to man right there in Ohio. Put a cloud the size of 6 counties up in the sky that hovered there for how many days?
Over 9-10 days, and actually it was millions of gallons. And one of the chemicals that got it's a byproduct of the burning is known as digoxin. I have a couple of videos coming out over the next 3 days on my channel or whatnot. I'll be talking about it. And like digoxin, like is literally an extremely toxic chemical, and the plumes is reached as far as Greenland. So this is literally like a lot bigger than what people are realizing.
And remember, this is what a lot of people's water is running through. PVC.
Yep. Polyvinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride is a very, very toxic chemical, like isobutylene and whatnot, and some of the other chemicals and whatnot. Like these chemicals can literally cause generational cancer. Like we're being exposed to it at certain levels. Like the citizens at the site have reported the air being sweet in taste and smell. That's ethylene glycol, likely because that's one of the other chemicals that got released in the atmosphere, and that can cause metabolic acidosis. That can literally shut down your whole body and destroy all your organs at high enough levels.
Yep. And yet they're still using it because it's a part of, and it's an integral part of our society now. It's very sad. Very sad.
But see, that's not the only thing. That day alone, when that train derailed, there was 2 trains in Ohio that derailed, a train in Michigan that derailed, a train in I think the wife said Texas that derailed, and a train, 2 trains somewhere else that derailed. There was a total of 6 trains that day that derailed. Then on top of it, yesterday they had a warehouse explode that injured 13 people. That was along the same railway that the train derailed up in East Palestine. What And then if you want to go further, last year we had over 100 food distribution warehouses that were destroyed, by either planes dropping on them, miraculous
Fires.
combustion,
Right.
accidents, explosions,
Yes.
acts of God, what the hell is going on? There's something going. This seems.
Well, it's subterfuge is what's going on, and everyone is buying it hook, line, and sinker. They are obviously trying to deflect from something, but we're all, dude, we're just all peons, man. There's nothing that we can actually do except civil war, man. But nobody's going to do that. Nobody wants to see that happen anymore. I don't necessarily want to see it happen anymore, but I do know something has to be done in order for us to stop these tyrants from tearing down this country.
Can I ask you gentlemen something?
Yeah.
Of course.
Do you have hope for this country anymore, that people can come together and fix it? Or do you think that it's beyond the point of no return at this point?
I believe there's hope, but it's dwindling fast. The thing is that, like, if we were to bind together and whatnot and fight, we wouldn't have a good consensus on who exactly to fight, which would be one of the main problems of the Civil War, because who would be the enemy? Like, a lot of vested interests have put a lot of time and attention to obscure who the enemy is and what the enemy is and what their ideologies are. So ultimately, we'll probably be killing each other off, just like Megadeth said in one of his songs.
Yeah, I don't believe that we're redeemable. The country is redeemable. I believe that we'll have this last great run, however long it lasts, and then we will end up falling to the wayside and being the annals of history like every other great nation, and then something else will sprout up in its wake. It's the way it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully myself and my immediate children aren't around when that happens, but brothers, with
You
people
really think
like
they're
this,
going to drag it on that long?
man, dude,
think so.
I don't know, but people with people like this running the country, who needs enemies?
If you listen to people from that came here for political asylees from Venezuela, when all that crap happened in Venezuela, when it finally collapsed, they said it happened so fast,
Yeah.
and a lot of them say, some of them that I've talked to, there's this one girl that I've talked to down in Florida. She says that the last 2 years, now the last going on 3 years, what's been going on in America is carbon copy identical to what they were doing in Venezuela before Venezuela fell.
Yeah.
And everybody was in the bread lines.
And America did that to Venezuela, and taking out dictators, installing dictators. They live high on the hog and fleece their people, enacting unhuman laws or inhuman laws, and that don't serve to protect or give back to the people in any way, but serves to fleece and or destroy the people. And that's what happened to Venezuela, man. It's very sad. And here we are headed in that very direction, man. But before I go on, little admin, thank you guys for showing up. This is the Porch Sessions. I'm Black Suitify. Been your host for the last couple of hours. Please like and subscribe. On my way to 1,000 subscribers. I checked just now, I'm at around 470 subscribers. So it's happening faster. Thanks, LA. It's happening faster than I would have thought. Remember, just at the beginning of this month, I was at 24 subscribers I was at. And you guys have come out and showed your love in droves. So thank you for that. Please subscribe to Kai's Custom Designs Remember, she's in stone's throw away from 1,000 subscribers, and we need to get her there. So please like and subscribe to Kai's channel. LA Wilkes just dropped his channel. Please like and subscribe to his channel. We need to get him there. We need to get him up and running so that he can make the big bucks and get his name out there and thereby bolstering all of our names. And also Uncle Tom's channel. That's absolutely necessary. Consequently, he's the leader of the group. And consequently, do you like to cook? Do you not like to cook? Doesn't matter, because I can make that experience exponentially easier if you just go to loudmouthflavors.net and get you about 15 of those. 2 different flavors right now. It's Tangy Taco and Italian Stallion. Use it on anything. LA Wilkes will back me up on that. Is that true, LA?
Oh man, it's like crack cocaine. He don't give you enough though. Like he a piece
Well,
of
what kind of
right
brisket?
now I'm selling dime bags. Don't worry about it.
What kind of brisket marinade you got?
I don't have any brisket marinade, brother, but you can make one easily with the Loudmouth Flavors Tangy Taco and or
really is good.
Italian Stallion. Add some.
I can
mix it in with some.
It really
mix it in with some with oils. Put it in a bag. Let it sit overnight. You'll be golden. What you say, LA?
I got a 13-pound brisket. Go ahead, LA. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Yeah, he got something good there, man. I'm a big barbecue guy, man, and I'm hard on people, especially with their seasonings. But I hate to give that bastard credit. I hate to give him credit, man. But that bastard got something right there, man. I don't know what he did, but he did it, man. I mean, you don't need to add anything to it. I mean,
dude,
you
I
throw
got
it
a
on there.
15-pound brisket in the freezer waiting for summer right now.
Well, come on,
man.
boy.
Get some of that seasoning, man. Put on there. I mean, I mixed it up. I mixed the Italian Stallion and a Tangy Taco for chicken. Oh my goodness, man.
That'd probably be good on a pork loin too, wouldn't it?
Oh, I did it on pork chops too. Yeah, I did the Tangy Taco on pork chops. Man, I was mad. The only thing about it, I was mad because he didn't give me enough, and I was cussing his ass out. I told him he needed to do. Is
it good on steak too? Because I love cooking me steak.
Yes.
Yeah. I tried it on steak too.
Yes.
He got it. Listen, I'm forcing this bastard to make the bigger bags, man. It's gonna cost you more money.
Dude, the only thing that goes on steak is salt and pepper.
Or garlic. A little bit of garlic.
You're talking about the four. Well, of course, the 4 horsemen go on the steak, man. The 4 horsemen always.
Throw a little bit on there. Throw a little bit on there and just tell us what you
throw.
think.
Yeah, you throw some of my spices on there. Yeah, you're gonna throw that right on out the window.
I'll check you out, man, because I'm a spice dude, man.
Yeah, man, go to loudmouthflavors.net. Remember, that's loudmouthflavors.net. Pick you up about 15, 25 of those. You'll love it. Guaranteed, man. It is award winning. Huh?
We're gonna give you one for free. I mean, I'm telling you that I have no stock in it. He's not saying this for free, but hell, if y'all force his hand, buy 30 of them. Force him to give you one free. That cheap bastard.
Damn right.
Force him.
Hey, look, I got a new flavor coming out. It's called Smoky Fuego. You guys are gonna like it.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Smoky Fuego. You're gonna like it. I'm right now. I'm doing all the signage, the logos right now, and waiting on the packaging to come in and the ingredients. As soon as all that comes in, I'm mixing up. I'll be in the lab with a pen and pad, trying to get this. Well, never mind. But yes, I am going to mix it up.
You sound like Dr. Dre there for a minute.
Yeah, that was the point. Hey, yeah, straight up. So yeah, please go there and continue liking and subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. Look, I am about to fall out. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream right here. But remember, tomorrow we stream. Tomorrow is Conspiracy Wednesdays. Okay, you gotta get there. Bring your conspiracy theories. Of course, our illustrious leader, Uncle Tom, will be running it. So be there or be square. Also, show up for LA Wilkes show on Fridays. Locker room talk, please. Thank you very much. Men, be prepared to speak about men business. Women, it's not for the faint of heart. You want to be there. Nobody's going to kowtow to you, all right? So understand that. Least of all, LA. He got curse words for everybody. All right. And man, with that, any last words, practical absolutes?
I would say that it was great to be on here and whatnot. Definitely hit the like button if you haven't. I appreciate being on here, and I'm looking forward to more content that y'all make.
Man, I appreciate you, practical absolutes. You always got a home here, brother.
Nice.
Angry Snowman, how about you, bro?
Hey man, you know I love coming and rocking out with you guys, man. You guys are some of my favorite peeps, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like this, man. If you do what you've always done, you'll be what you've always been, man. And with all these guys up here that are doing this and you know, putting out not just content but merchandise and things that you can bring into your home, man. This ain't even about buying American. This is about buying local. This is about supporting your fellow brother, supporting people that you're friends with, that you talk to, that you see, that you interact with. Support your people, man. Keep the money in the circle.
You know it, brother. That's always what we're trying to do here, and I appreciate you always supporting us, Angry. Man, we support you too. Please go and like and subscribe to Angry Snowman's new channel. You know, he's lost so many, but always comes back stronger. He's like a bad
you can't get rid of me, man.
He's like a bad venereal disease, man. He always comes back. Straight up. But yeah, go and like and subscribe to his channel.
It's Angry Snowman, Roman numeral 2.
There you go. With that being said, guys, I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
All right, brother.
All right, LA. I'll see you in the back chats, brother.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
All right, now.
Later.
Hey, guys, this has been Black Suitified. And all my brothers came up here, supported. Thank you guys for supporting. Remember, like and subscribe. Become a member. We didn't get any members today, but that's okay. I appreciate you anyway. Don't be shy to hit that membership button. We got a lot of perks for you guys. And we also, I took some special pictures for you guys for Avatar, so you can pick one and be in the chat posting with my face, my beautiful face, or perhaps LA's beautiful face. Pause. Yes. Or even Uncle Tom or Black Thoughts. You never know. But with that being said, guys, good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. I'm out of here.
All right, people.